Glory 93.9 FM. What's up, everybody? This is Dion Kiffin, and you are listening to Glory 93.9 FM.
Hey, it's your girl, Regina Bell, and you're listening to Glory 93.9 FM. Keep it locked right here.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. Oh, we gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gon' change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me. Not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs. That's why I fully trust in him. I'll never go a day without you by my side. By my side. Woke me up this morning, sent me on my way. Chilling with my neighbors. Man, it's a new day. Yeah. Somebody moving from the table, let me get a seat. Everybody's on this move our feet. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be.
Afternoon, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Wrong mic. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Barbershop Talk here on 93.9. It is.
Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes. You'll be having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on.
All right, let's try that again. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Glory 93.9. It is 3 minutes after 6 o'clock on this beautiful Tuesday. The weather change Tuesday. My goodness. The 11th of the 11th, 2025, 11/11. I don't know what that is.
11/11.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any significance to 11/11, but it's 11/11.
I know what you wish. I wake up feeling Christmas this morning.
That is breeze outside. That is breeze is the right.
I wake up and I go outside, Carlo. Hey, brother Carlo, how you doing? Man, listen. When that breeze hit me like these grays hitting your head. I saw that breeze hit me like the grays hitting your head. Like, you see how you have grays standing out, brother Carlo?
That's how that cut me a little bit on Friday. Still been laying on flat.
Still in it. Yeah, but we are appreciating this weather change. Good afternoon, Bahamas. It's good to be in the building.
Apparently, Brother Taylor is feeling fired up. He's very fired up.
Coming out this Christmas cup. You know, all them mug inside there. All them mug inside the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We've been telling them about this over and over. They ain't hiding, bro. You can push it on the ground and they ain't hide. They can see your Puma Tennis with your Reebok straight. But the Starbucks coffee in the cups.
Why you calling names, mate?
You can see anybody who can see that.
We're having a good time. Everybody, we're going to get some sponsor from the same brand right here.
Too loud.
That's what we're going to do.
I drinking the same thing, you know, in my personal cup, so nobody knows.
Nobody asks you nothing.
You think if you take the sleeve off, it can make a difference? It make it worse. I can lie to that. That's why you take the sleeve off. I don't understand. You know what? It is so good to see you, brethren. Bishop, how you doing, man?
I'm in good shape.
Man, listen. We was vacationing the other day. How you feel since you got back from vacation?
So I was doing.
Let me be totally honest, brother.
You ready to go back?
I hadn't been back to work so long. I feel like I've been on vacation.
Well,
you still feel the effects of vacation?
I feel the effects, but I feel like I need a vacation.
Absolutely.
Hey, let me tell you something, Carlo. Let me tell you something with vacation, right? And Brother Delton, right there, the producer engineer, producer extraordinaire, Brother Delton. I want you to know, we've been vacationing for years, right? This is actually our second vacation since COVID.
we've been doing cruises. And the bishop's wife, Lady Robin, if she's tuning in, Julie, that's Delton's wife, if she's tuning in, Julie is keep us moving now.
Right.
But I've noticed from then to now, this vacation, I realized those few years that we did not vacate, something happened within those few years. Because Lady Robin will be the one, let's try this, let's try that, let's do this, let's do that. Julie, sometimes you can't find her because she keep moving. Bishop always ready to go where Lady Robin ready to go. But I've noticed something. Like on this cruise, I said my friends got older. I said my friends really got older. And the surprising thing is, I and my wife and myself, we are the oldest. We are the older ones in the crew.
60, just like he's 70.
Tito didn't make it, I know if Tito was there, we'd have been up and down. No, he would have been up and down all by himself.
Let's be totally honest. The last cruise we went on with Tito, you couldn't keep up. We couldn't keep up.
No. Tito wanted to go explore Mexico.
Tito, why your heart twisted aside?
We didn't explore Mexico too many times. So anyhow, Carlo, the point is
now hold on. Let me, ladies and gentlemen who listening, let me tell the truth. Let's keep Brother Taylor honest. Brother Taylor and his wife, just like your typical retirees, they had a nap time every day. Nap time.
A nap time.
Every day. Every day.
See what you get for talking people business.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
They got to go. We got to go.
Nap time?
They had nap time. I ain't had nap time since I've been with my Grammy.
Nap time?
You had nap. Him and his wife had nap time every
we announced our nap time after day 3. From day
but
one.
Took it from day one.
Hold on.
Y'all took it from day one.
From day one. You see that fella right there next to you? The big fella? That one where? That one there. Take a look. Bishop. They were on. Anytime you hear him say he gained the 7th floor, you know what that means. Don't look for him for another few hours. Okay? Okay. So the wife and I had breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what they was doing?
Oh, no.
Breakfast. We almost been finished eating breakfast now at 10 o'clock. You know what they doing? I messaged Brother Delton. He sent me this laughy face like, oh, good morning. They just rolling out of bed 11 o'clock, bro.
They ain't napping.
This is lunchtime.
We don't nap like you. We don't nap.
They ain't napping. So when they come up for brunch, you're napping.
Right.
So my point is, we ended breakfast. They just coming for lunch.
Yeah, but they ain't napping though.
You're napping.
You're napping. You're getting
they all.
Y'all all napping in the middle of the day. Sun high in the sky, y'all sleeping.
That's lies. Ain't true.
Sun high in the
Ain't
sky.
true. Julie, please call in the show and tell the truth. And see him. Don't see him the devil. See him the bishop.
Julie say we get older. We get older, but you got younger, Kenyatta. LOL. I saw your video. Not video. Your video on you on Sunday night. Young boy moves. We was talking about that before we come on here.
We did.
He's talking about that.
Let's not make this about me.
Let me add something else. I went to the gym every day on that cruise.
Every day?
Every day, sir.
He ain't walk. He ain't do a little
the last time we went on the cruise and he walked, he ended up couldn't walk for 4 years. Huh?
It was cold in there. You just run there.
He's cold.
You got it back on. You got it on.
Where you going, boy? You smell good.
You smell good.
You smell good, boy.
Look like you from overdone. What's
The problem is, I don't want nobody to know my business. I don't even know where he been or where he going.
You look like you from overdone, man.
If Delta didn't call me.
Lisa, call your husband. He smelled too good. Where you going?
Boy, clean, boy.
Overtime. 305.
Yeah, look, you get away.
Miami. Oh, Miami, boy. Liberty City.
Hey, I've been to Miami for a while,
Liberty City.
I ain't like y'all's visit. I actually been there for a minute.
What a time.
I don't need no GPS to drive around in Miami.
I remember me and Tito used to travel to Florida together. As soon as we land, Tito would send change. Hey, man.
No, from across the yellow line, the airport.
And you go to the double door when the door open up?
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
So I want to say something, Denczil, right?
Yes, sir.
I haven't fact checked this, right?
Go ahead.
They started to put some names together based on the question you asked last week, right? What's so wrong with the government? Right. So everybody say, Minister Delta.
Let's put it out there so everybody can know, in case they want to comment on this again. We started this last week, and we can pick up right there. What is the government doing wrong?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right? So.
Or is the government doing anything wrong?
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah,
or that wrong that they need to change.
So everybody
let's
say Minister Delta a bad thing.
Right.
COVID and Dora and all these other things.
Right.
They started in 2020, right?
I sorry to cut you off. My wife, and I have to, my wife says, now this guy is not telling the truth. Because who did I ask to go and zip line with me?
Zip line ain't having fun. Zip line is suicidal.
My wife said, let's go zip line, and she begged and pleaded.
Hold on, you see where they were zip lining? The
Robert,
drop from the zip
Robert,
line
if
is
I
about
was there,
70
we should
feet.
Zip line.
My wife
We should zip line
begged
double
Mr.
line.
Taylor to go zip line because
Zip
on
line
our
strong
first
guy thing.
on our first cruise together, which was like probably what 14, 15 years ago. No, more
I've
than
been doing this-
2010.
I've been doing this long.
15 years ago, we went on a cruise together, and they did mountain climbing together.
Yes.
You actually go among climbing?
Yeah,
That's like
they ain't
fake
going that
climbing.
high.
This the fake rock or the real
wall.
rock?
The rock wall.
The rock wall.
The highest peak of the rock climbing is about maybe 30 feet, and they have ropes on you. So even if you
If you
only
fall.
dropping 30 feet. That ain't too bad. I could jump over 20 feet roof.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
can't.
could have jumped
You
off
could
fence.
have jumped.
No, I
off
said
fence.
good.
No, sir. If
Listen,
you jump off this table right now,
the
you
zip
twist your
line,
ankle.
Carlo, is on the 12th floor,
17th floor.
17th floor, and the closest floor to that is probably the 3rd. Who's zip line over there?
You can make
Those.
that. You'll be all right.
Not Kenyatta Taylor.
Let's give me the name of that boat.
I
need
know,
that boat.
I know,
I need
I
to
know.
get
Lady
that boat
Robin is a
February.
lady of faith, but she'd be zip lining all by
She
herself.
begged him almost the whole cruise. Come on, Sean, let's go.
No.
And he didn't go with my
Listen,
wife.
No.
we did zip line
And then
three
he called,
times.
and then he calling us old. Well, I mean, the zip line have a weight limit. I am about 400 pounds over the weight limit of the zip line. So I
That's
ain't
fine,
get-
fine.
ain't
The
that
weight
bad.
limit is
That's
the
the
problem.
excuse.
What is it?
Absolutely.
350?
I was zip line over water any day.
He was
Let me-
so cute.
I just even
He just,
You know,
my big mind get up there. You out of your mind.
you zip lining over Central
I
Park.
I zip line the other day.
I almost last
How high you
time.
was?
That's all right, enough.
Last time I gone on the Ninja Warrior step zip line, whatever it was. I think I can do that no more.
How high you was?
Oh yeah, but I was on the boat to go around the little line, go around with your whole.
Oh, you did it in that last boat?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, this one I did that one.
Man,
This,
listen.
this one almost
The
twice.
problem with the line is shake though.
It's scary. I'm scared, man. Come on, Ella.
One thing I'm scared now. But boy, listen, I ain't sure that rope holding me. If I miss a come up that rope, if that go hold my way.
Y'all think zip lining work? I mean, do we have any in
Yes.
Nassau?
Yeah, they
Yes.
got one. They got one place in Nassau.
They actually have a place
not Nassau.
out
I know it's
Zip
one in
lining?
Freeport. I know it's one in
zip
Nassau.
line the other day.
I know
like
someone
Nassau.
who got a zip line in the back of the yard.
Yeah.
Are you related to him?
That's a
That-
close line.
That
They have
ain't.
zip
That
line.
ain't. That ain't.
It
there.
doesn't matter. That's how big your yard is. So the fact that you can put a line in the back of the zip line for
So
shot,
there's a place out South Ocean that's zip line. Say it's do the other day.
yeah.
They do more just zip lining,
Yeah, you
right?
gotta climb the little obstacle thing.
Yeah,
The top
I
one.
wondered how was that. I wanted
It's
to check
good.
that out.
It's a nice experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But why they
team
tell
bond-
why they
team
tell a lot
bonding
of
thing.
folks out on the side, but that because I know, but you can
Yeah.
live beyond the
they was
roundabout.
advertised a lot on Facebook. I haven't seen it in a while.
No, I don't want you. I
There
don't
was
want
another
you-
group that wanted to do one.
Hey,
too,
you can
but
live beyond the roundabout though.
I don't know.
The
what
last
you-
roundabout.
I don't know what-
Let me ask a question. How loud is zip lining? That's a dumb question, right?
How
But
loud?
but it ain't that dumb. How loud is it?
It ain't loud.
Because I went to a public hearing. A group wanted to do a zip line, and the neighbors said it's gonna be loud, and they don't want that noise in their neighborhood.
Like this.
No,
type of sound?
no, thinking people could be screaming and hollering and this kind of stuff.
Oh, you mean
That's what
like that?
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't want to find it. I want to see what he said. That's why I didn't say what I meant.
Everybody don't scream.
no, everybody don't scream.
The majority don't scream.
And then some of them they don't be screaming, they be shouting, having a good time.
Yeah, no, that's.
But then you
scary
make
as
a point.
hell.
That means then the neighbors. So the neighbors didn't have a point then.
I mean, I guess to a certain extent.
Okay. So I can comment because I ain't never zip line. I never been around
Yeah,
zip
but I
line.
mean,
so
And
I
this
don't
zip
know.
line would have been in a neighborhood or a particular.
It'd been within, let's say, within 1,000 feet
But
of a
you
community.
talking about you zip line? You
1,000.
talking about zip lining
That's
between
in
the
the
hours between the hours of 10 and 5? Because you can zip line in the night.
No, you're not gonna do that.
So might really bothering you between 10 and 5.
Well, that depends.
Depends on what.
Some people might zip line.
It'd be like almost, Tito, almost like from here to your house.
Man, they can't hear nothing, man.
I don't think their
So
their major concern was just the zip lining. I think everything that comes along with it, the crowd, the
That's what it
DJ,
is.
everything that comes along
That's
with all
probably what it is.
What
yo.
DJ?
Where would the DJ be?
How you get a DJ involved in
It's-
this?
No, it's like
that.
music.
Yeah, you gotta
around
have
the
music
event.
playing, man. You can't.
Either music was where it was.
That wasn't. No. This isn't.
You're like,
Ain't no music?
There wasn't
No.
no music.
So this is not a park then.
No.
This is just a
It's zip line.
personal zip line or
It was a
something.
location. I can say it. I mean, it's public knowledge, but it was a location out west where
Uh-huh.
they wanted to create a tower.
Mhm.
around the corner of one of the beaches. I won't say exactly where it is. I mean, it really ain't private information. It was in the papers and everything like that.
Just for zip lining only.
And it would end at a site. At that site is where they have a restaurant and they have other amenities.
Oh,
I didn't allow it, man. That would have been so nice.
You know, and I said I was cool with it because I mean, there's only. I guess I get let me to be in all fairness case who are listening. Where they're putting the tower is a no build zone.
Okay.
But my thing is that I can tell you where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me mute for a second. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So,
but the folks say no, and so I think
you know, y'all go. A lot of people live in them areas. Y'all stush, man.
That's technically Tito and I live in the east. That would be y'all two guys.
No.
Properties in the west.
I was like,
I live in the east too. I was talking about 5 minutes away from me. As a matter of fact,
you don't live 5 minutes.
It's not 5 minutes.
Not 5 minutes.
It takes me 5 minutes to get
It don't take you no 5 minutes.
That's why you always late to the show.
Why you always lying?
That's
for nothing.
That's why you always late to the show. Because he think it's 5 minutes.
You was live for nothing.
I was late because I stopped.
He sit down at the bar shop and they say get to the airport in 15 minutes. No, you cannot.
On what side?
My scooter.
It has taken me 21 minutes to get from my house.
You ever driving your bus?
To the barbershop.
Which bus? And which bus?
In my vehicle.
Yeah, because you have traffic with the scooter. You don't have no traffic.
You know traffic in the morning at that time when they come into you.
It's traffic every day, all day.
Ain't that kind of traffic.
But there's no traffic for scooters.
Yeah, but it can't take you 50. I mean, you didn't
don't
say
ever
that.
have to
You didn't say
stop.
scooter that just now.
I ain't gonna lie though. Not a scooter, but a bike for sure.
I ain't a bike. You get in a scooter.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
Larry called me.
You ever see?
Larry said he coming to cut my ear. Larry was South Beach. He said he coming in 5 minutes. He was able to get from South Beach to Shirley Street in 5 minutes. I didn't even thought that was possible.
I'm telling you.
When I listen, brap. Fella pull up and says no way.
He's on a what kind of bike?
It was 600.
Oh, bad.
Boy, but hold on. I say 5 minutes from south by the police station.
So
south.
even get from South Beach to Tito in 5 minutes. Why I can't get from Dunn to the airport in
It wasn't
15?
really 5 minutes neither.
On a bike?
Tito just saying that. He ain't 5 minutes.
Y'all don't know the power of a scooter.
Anyway, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Those of you who are on Facebook and YouTube, please go ahead and share the link. Our numbers are not where Barbershop Talk usually
Yes,
is.
Marisha, we have trees.
Oh, I
They
ain't
look
sharing
nice,
yet, you know.
They look
You
nice,
know something?
Marisha. We have trees.
I do you think that scooters should be something we should encourage around here for transportation?
No.
Due to the traffic?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
If the majority
I said no.
The problem is our drivers in a little small vehicle, the Cube, the Nissan, the Fed, the Note.
Why y'all so aggressive?
They don't turn.
You know how much funerals we have?
No.
How many funerals you have for people? I'm not talking about motorbikes, you know.
No,
Scooters. How many scooters?
That's voice.
And here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that scooter drivers aren't responsible. You know. The people who driving
It's the vehicles.
in paying attention.
Yeah, they ain't been.
That'll be y'all who driving.
Yeah.
And we agree. and hold on. See, and the same reason that you believe you can get from the airport to Dan Knowledge in 15 minutes is why we don't need scooters.
Yeah, because you're coming down the middle.
Because you believe that scooters have permission to drive in the middle of the lane, and they don't.
And run red lights.
And scooters
do all
are
the things.
vehicles like every other vehicle and should obey the traffic law, should be within the lane, and should follow the rules. But
popping up and down.
just based on your point, you forget the popping. They believe that they could drive down the center of the lane, they could weave in and out,
and then someone turn on them.
Yeah,
they mad.
So no,
they mad. They dead. They mad. If this mod would have been good, they dead.
So no, we don't.
And that ain't good.
That ain't good.
We don't agree. No.
You're just haters.
All right then, Sean. Go fix your scooter then.
All right.
I actually have a scooter for sale too if you want that.
Get in comments, man. I don't know why you can't see good.
I have an electric scooter.
It feels small.
I know.
I have an electric scooter. I said for 1700.
Ready? Say that.
That's Marisha.
You can pick that up today.
No. Oh yeah, Marisha say no.
No to scooters.
No to scooters. Julian say Bahamians drive too bad, and their eyes always on their phone. It's not safe.
Absolutely.
Listen, Vera, what you ain't gonna do is come for our trees. You guys can say the tree is nice, and let's keep it moving. They are nice. Good evening to you too, Vera.
Everybody get on our trees because we have
our trees.
Because we have ambience in our studio.
You won't see nothing yet. Wait till next week.
Oh,
you can have some monkeys singing from that.
All you need is a banana.
We can have a good time before you know
all you need is a banana, Carlo. Carlo be swinging from there to there.
That's not nice.
That's not nice. Why? I was not referring to.
Y'all don't say
Yeah,
what's nice.
that's fine.
Y'all don't know what this young man is be doing to me.
What?
I know there's one particular topic that he likes to get on with you, and I actually kind of support him in that topic.
But
We
anyway,
won't go any further on that.
that's it, man.
Yeah, so
But
yeah.
listen, all I can say is this: if you was on that cruise for one topic, boy, you'd be like, this is this trip.
What the say?
Yeah.
Tell me after hours.
You can guess what it is.
I know.
It got rough.
Don't bring that up.
I didn't.
How did you even get a
Delta
conversation?
there was nothing.
Delta, you all petty, but
Boy, it got
I want to do that.
It got rough.
Boy, that's rough. I will
What's
sleep.
that?
I will sleep that night
What night?
after the rough conversation on the cruise. But Delta didn't bring up.
Let me tell you something. If there was a name you could have given this vacation, this vacation should have been named Gang Up on Kenyatta. Because this crew, I never have this truth. I would have never. If someone would have told me that they Tropsy,
Yeah, you know,
if someone, no, you was right there.
No,
If someone would have told me that this crew is Tropsy, I almost believe that you were speeding them information for them to be Tropsy. That's how Tropsy they were. And you know what? My little brother, Delta, I had him for decent. Ain't decent. And he was letting the devil use him all vacation.
Bro, that came up almost every day.
I don't like it. I almost removed myself from this group. That's how Tropsy.
On the ship or after?
What a bike. What a time.
After or before?
I've told you.
Like Rodney say, they're safe.
I can say this openly with that man right there. I said to him, I text him privately. I said, please just let this one dead, please.
It's too sweet. It was too sweet. It was sweet.
I asked him to let it
I
dead.
know that was sweet. Delta, that was sweet. How much times you gonna gasp for breath? Huh? His wife Troy? Moving right along. Moving right along.
Yeah, they tried to convert my wife. I was like, I mean, even Taylor. I said, Taylor, don't allow them to sow seeds of discord in the Taylor house.
What a time. Whew.
That's all right, though.
It was hard, bro.
I can't wait. Yeah.
It was hard.
I like going.
This is very
But
important.
like I was saying, right?
Yeah, back to the PLP.
Back to the BLP.
Yeah.
And the FNM. Right?
No. Back to the PLP.
Hold on.
That's the main power.
Yeah. All right. Listen to my information. I guess I haven't fact checked it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I was saying, they say Menace was Delta Baran because of COVID and Dorian. All those things happen after
Who dealing the
2019,
hand?
Right? Listen, man.
You deal it? Use the dealer?
All right. Listen.
Go ahead, my Carlo. You scared
So
you
in
see
2019, right? In 2019, before everything started to go left, right? Visitors arrivals of 7.2 million, right? Under the FNF. Under the BLB in 2024, visitor arrivals 11.22 million. Right? Now these guys starting to be corrected. GDP growth was 1.36, right?
And that's prior to Dorian.
That's prior to Dorian. So it's no, I didn't find any facts on 2024 for the BLB.
Right.
Major crime, I didn't find any facts on the FNM, but 10% reduction for 2024 versus 2023. So they did better in 24 than 23. The PLB got right. Immigration arrivals, 1.5 million. And then the data partially for the FNM, right? And as they continue to go through these things, right? It isn't, like I said, the information isn't 100% accurate.
That's fine.
But however, they are not far off or far behind 2019 numbers. Some cases they are above 2019.
Basically what you said, almost everything above.
Right? So what really is the sitting government doing that we feel they are failing at, that they're not doing right? Because the only thing based on conversation that the FNM was criticized for was their handling of COVID and Dorian.
So what you're saying is, technically what you're saying is,
I don't think
FNM do better.
No.
Get me out. Because they was Delta Baran. They numbers then
Nobody-
they're far off for
no.
numbers now.
No, he was talking prior to COVID.
Prior to COVID.
Prior to
The
COVID.
numbers is before
Yeah,
COVID.
The
yeah.
2019 numbers.
So what we're doing is taking out the COVID.
We leave it. We
and
removing
Dorian.
COVID.
COVID and
Right.
Dorian getting taken out. So now you're just looking at the 2 years.
The 2 years.
No COVID, no Dorian.
2 years ain't good time to judge.
It's year for year though. It's just year for year. It's just a
I mean-
list. It's just a little synopsis of to show you that the
Your
PLP.
first year, you
Good
just,
point.
you
Good point.
really on your 30
But
day
that ain't the
ticket.
2024. 2024 was in the first year.
I'm saying to you.
You mean the F&M. Saying
No,
that they didn't say
2019 was in the first year.
2019 was in the first year. Yeah.
That's both of their third years.
No,
The election in 2017.
no.
When was the election?
2017.
2017.
2017?
Yes.
All right, and 2019 is what?
So he ain't really did.
2 years. And then election what? 2022.
He really doubted
And which is
about that.
2024. 2
He
years.
really was controlling the damage, to tell you the truth.
I don't think.
But really,
I did say that was I
going
said.
in your third year, you really starting to get your groove.
But now you
Because
got.
you gotta fix some things
But
that you didn't know about.
But according to the masses, you can't compare that third year to the PLB third year because they had so much going on.
Devastation, yeah.
the
Abnormal stuff.
conversation was, remember now, we cannot fault the F&M administration because of COVID. So we removed COVID and went prior to
numbers.
COVID, right?
Mm.
And when you compare the numbers prior to COVID to the PLPs after being elected after COVID during the last election, if you compare the numbers,
So
the numbers in a lot
so-
of
so-
cases
so-
are
hold on,
greater.
before you
hold on. So we run a race.
So
And again, I
hold
get
on.
I
Let
get
me
some
read. Let me just
basket
read
on the stand,
let me
right?
just read this. Let me
My
just read this.
first 100 yards coming to the blocks, I probably run a split of maybe 9, 10.
Right.
You know, on the box stretch, you won't keep in that same type of speed.
Right.
You kind of control the speed.
Right.
But I catch a crump coming off the curve.
But who fault that is?
How I can tell you, boy, I can win this race
No.
because my 2 split second.
All right.
But what we doing though, again, this Carlo point, I said what Carlo's doing is saying we can just analyze the first 2 legs for both
For
teams.
both parties.
Yeah.
Some people
Before
run different.
Crump.
But it don't matter though.
Some people
you
run
had the
different.
same.
I got
You had the same. All right. So all right.
If-
All right.
That ain't my
if you
problem.
see him
So let me
on
read
the-
this.
If you see him both
Okay.
on the curve in the front, his stride different.
Now, I can defend Brother Ramsey, but Ramsey began by saying this is not, we can't.
We know we didn't argue.
We're extrapolating this.
So let me just read. All right, let me read
Go
this then. The current PLB government year-to-date performance shows moderate economic growth, right? With some improvements in employment rates and small business support. In comparison, during the same timeline, the previous F&M administration, the economy had a slightly slower recovery pace post-pandemic and were faced with more fiscal tightening measures, right?
Mhm.
That's the economy. Tourism has picked up under the PLB with new marketing campaigns and slightly higher visitor numbers. Under the F&M, tourism in the same period still rebounding, hadn't quite hit the same numbers that the PLB is seeing now, right? I said that the double down on your point that they have to come back on the back stretch, right? However, I could be to your argument, I could be slow out the box.
But better on the back end.
So the F&M could have taken off and shine, and the PLB could have just been like a little turtle
But you
trying
know,
to get it. So you got to be careful how you use this.
But coming out of COVID, and it takes us like 2 years to fetch. You know, it's intentional. The world pump money in to get people to start traveling.
Yeah, but that's why I was
Get
trying to
more.
compare.
So
Pre-COVID.
So what I'm saying is, if you know the money out there, you should have been. Your number should be even higher.
So that means
It can't be a little bit better.
right. So it is
It should-
higher.
It should be it should be significantly higher.
From 7 million
From
to
7 to
11
11 million?
in visitors.
Should be more than that.
Tito,
It is
That's
it has
almost
never been that
that's
high.
almost- that's
The
almost
point is,
100%.
You missed
it
my
has
point.
never.
You missed my
that's
Been
point.
that
3
high.
You missed
million
my
short
point.
of 100% growth.
You
gotta be
but
crazy.
it should be
You
higher.
know, come on, man.
It should be higher.
How you
Coming out of COVID,
Tito.
I travel more than I normally used to travel.
Tito,
But you remember now.
Pre-COVID, I scare once a year.
But you
After
got to
COVID,
also remember too,
I
Tito.
start getting 3-4 times a year.
You also got to remember too now. People who
that's because you start paying rent for the
we
little space
need
from Market Street. You're
beds
playing
to
loose
put the
money.
heads in. And so even the beds increase to supply the
Extra
heads.
$600 can do great.
And he has two adults in his house that he
Yeah,
ain't
you
gonna
know.
carry no more.
But so Tito, to your point, right? After the pandemic, after the world started to catch itself, the PLB did. But the government has done, according to you, what they need to do to show the continued growth. They didn't stay stagnant. They didn't fall back into the trap.
Consistently.
It's been
Okay,
growth.
Growing
Okay, so no,
consistently.
I ain't gonna beat that donkey down. Y'all win that one. Let's move on. That's one.
Come on, man.
Let me go here. I think the people that are tired of and say the PLP got to go, whatever the case is. I don't believe it is that the PLP got to go. I think people just tired
Of those people.
our system. No,
The system.
I think they're tired of our system. I don't think it is that they. When I say system, meaning like I believe there's a growing number of people who are just tired of the whole PLP F&M. They're tired of how we do things. People who are tired of the fact that whether it's PLP or F&M, if you get a government contract, it takes you 4 or 5 months to get paid. If you got this going, it takes you this to get it done. People just tired of how it seems as though the country ain't working as efficiently. So I really don't believe it is. While they targeted at the PLP, I really ain't convinced that it is
A PLP problem.
a PLP problem.
But
I believe people are just like kind of fed up, like feel like we just ain't moving at the pace we need to
But
be moving. We ain't progressing.
But the
That's my
funny thing,
thing.
but the funny thing is,
Who's the loudest voice?
he is.
The middle class or the poor people?
To my recollection, right? I start once again. I like to
correct.
say I start to be corrected, right?
Right.
But the current prime minister has been the one to acknowledge plenty of the elephants in the room,
Yes.
right? So even if his plan is just to acknowledge them and don't work on them,
Yeah.
past prime ministers has not even acknowledged them.
Mhm.
For
That's
example,
That's
going
good.
back to the contracts.
Yeah.
If I am, he mentioned, if I am the bottleneck, or if you are the
He
bottleneck,
didn't mention that.
we could get rid of you, or we
Yes.
could
Yes.
go over you to make sure
Yes.
that these people get paid on time.
Right.
Because I guess it's been brought to his attention that hey, I signed a contract with the government, I can't get paid, I can't get my retention, I can't get my nothing, I can't get none.
Right.
So if I find out that Denczil is the bottleneck,
Gotta go.
I can deal with Denczil.
Right.
Past prime ministers and past ministers has just let it fall on their affairs.
Yeah.
So
That's
a lot
good.
of
He
all
did say
the,
that.
a lot of
He just saying deal with the
but
ball.
he has been trying to address a lot of the stigma, a lot of the things that past prime ministers haven't.
I think he's been trying.
Remember
He
that
addressed
statement
it.
he made to one of the link ups?
Mhm.
And he said, there are a lot of people in the system that has been holding up certain things.
Yeah, that we talking about the ball neck. That's the same thing.
No. I want to say exactly what he said, though.
Right. Okay.
You don't want to paraphrase. I paraphrase.
In other words, it isn't a practice for you to be fired from a public office. But if this type of attitude continues, hearing it from the prime minister at a public setting where also the cameras are rolling saying you will be removed.
Right.
That there could cause things that were once held up to start to mobilize quickly. Nobody wants to be like, boy.
Nobody pump faking though. He pump fake on that.
I don't think he
pump
pump
fake
fake
on
on that.
Let me tell you why.
I know nobody
I
to
can
get.
tell you-
I
I can
know
tell you why
nobody.
pump fake.
I know nobody to
Let
get
me tell you
fired
why
over
pump
it.
fake.
You don't know nobody get
The new
fired?
commissioner
that,
of police
I don't know.
came in, and she ain't pump fake.
Maybe not over that specific.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I tell you, officers getting fired, left, right, center.
Hey, you all.
And she said-
you gotta go back to that.
She said she's gonna fire them.
You see where your boy is?
She ain't pump faking.
That's the only way you could clean up corruption.
No, but I'm saying it. Don't say it.
Fernando.
She said she's gonna come in.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's absolute nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. But I can say it again. She said she's coming and clean it up, and she did just that. And she hold true to her word. And when I say she cleaned it up for officers who was
If she
injured,
if she didn't clean it up, who we would have blamed?
well, I gotta blame her because I hold her.
No,
You wasn't gonna blame her.
Do you,
no, we wouldn't.
hold on. Do you
No, we
think
wouldn't.
she,
Blame her.
Hold on, Sean. Hold
go ahead,
on, Sean.
lies.
Hold on, Sean.
Lies.
If she did not clean it up, who you would have blamed?
Ask
The prime minister. The prime
No.
minister.
Prime minister.
That's my boy.
You was gonna
I
blame
used to do him
him.
a little bad, but I used to do my boy first. The boy from Gambler Road. I used to do them
Right.
right.
You'd been the government. If the tourism numbers had gone down, how it was 7.9, if it was 7.6, who would have blamed?
I used to blame the government.
The fact that
You see,
all of these improvements, we don't
And
get
they can't get a credit.
they get a credit.
Look at Osano. Look at
if-
Osano.
if
Osano
these-
say.
I know he's coming soon. I know he's coming.
Osano say 7 or 11 million doesn't matter. 70% of those visitors you spending no money no way.
you speak red?
but y'all speak
Osano.
yellow though.
No, we speak
hold on.
numbers.
I ain't speaking no
We
color.
speaking
I'm
numbers.
speaking
Why
in the-
when why
I speak in the
y'all
present.
scared to say what it is?
I speaking in the present.
No, but my thing is say what it is. You know he's speaking red,
I
right?
know
Your
he's
tongue
speaking.
yellow
All right, my tongue
with a
no color.
splash of gold.
Remember now. The
That's how
argument.
yellow it is.
The argument
was-
was You
The
you could
sitting
see
government.
reasons
What is
why.
the sitting government not
Why you
doing?
blaspheme my boy
You could
right
see
there?
reasons
I throw my
why.
little boss.
You could see
Now,
reasons.
Carlo did that. I didn't. Carlo exposed the fellas.
You want to call him red?
You on face? I ain't gonna bet. Someone did.
But I say speak red. I ain't calling
Let me know
red.
Sean is. Sean
I say
got to be nothing
speak
else.
red.
If Sean wanted to be red,
I said that
he
be
did.
red. I didn't even know. I don't even know sound on 11.
Oh, God, man, forget me trying to talk.
Yeah, all I do is read the comment that the young man wrote. That's it. I could not call that Sean jump and call his customer. What do you call the customer?
Why you see customer? That's another point here.
And Osano is clarifying it.
He said, let him teach up to him under the bus.
Let him know T. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Sean, leave. Don't let Osano. I mean, there's another comment here. Who's this? This is Ron Don. So we acknowledge it, which means you know what the issues are, but don't do anything about it. Wow, I think that's the point that Tito made. That you acknowledge it,
Do it.
but we haven't seen.
Even if you fire the first one,
we haven't seen heads roll. Now I know of some heads that have rolled,
no roll to the top.
but
Don't roll to the bottom.
Right, but he did.
But why you have the roll to the top of the top being the person who doing it?
You know, it's a good example. You watch movies, right? And me and Carlo's best friends, and we run the gang. We run the road, right? And I go up to Carlo and I shoot Carlo. They say, "Boy, if you could kill your best friend, everybody else can fall in line."
Now, hold
That's
on.
how you set the order. You set the house in order.
Now, Mary Walker, you are a faithful follower of the show. There's some bit of shade in this comment now. I try to figure what
she
said.
say?
She said this topic discussion. What she want to talk about the hospital?
What you want to talk about?
The hospital and the video and the water thing?
We're Mary Walker. We're coming there. I feel
We gotta pace ourselves.
Sister Walker, take it easy. We will do the work. You don't have to worry yourself.
We coming. Osano said just bringing a second opinion, man.
yeah.
Fair enough, Osano. Fair enough.
I think one of the things that PM said, he didn't say it was a meeting, so I could quote this. He said, "I am fully aware of the high level of cynicism in this country, meaning when it comes to politics, people are not interested. They don't trust politicians." And he said this openly, that he knows that this is the reality. And what they have to do is try to buy that trust back. Have they done that? I don't think so.
They still doing the same old thing.
Yeah, they haven't. Well, I don't even know if they don't see the same old thing, because
I mean,
if anything is changing, it ain't hit Joe Public yet,
Let me make miss.
and we don't even know about it.
Miss. No one is thinking of the box. Like, so everyone started pumping water. One place to pump water, everybody pump water. One place to start paving road, everybody paving road.
Yeah.
It's sticking in.
I
Try a different trick.
I
see.
Come on, man. One place start paving road. I paving road too. Come on, man. It can't be the same
drive another day
over and over.
I see. How much? I say I know Denczil didn't see this because Bishop Denczil probably curse. How much sidewalk they trying to build in Nassau?
Double sidewalk.
I say, why they building sidewalk again?
we building sidewalk next to sidewalk.
What for?
We
No,
building,
because we have increased walkers in the evening.
we building sidewalks
So-
to protect the sidewalk.
No. What happened?
When walker went-
time change, so people walking more in the evening.
So you need two sets of sidewalks.
when you going down, when some going down, some gotta come up.
Gosh.
Oh man, no,
Got
it's crazy. Y'all watching Foxhill? How Foxhill doing, Sean? Sean, that's your.
Walks are common for
I
losing.
am in marathon, sir.
Oh no, you know Foxhill,
You know Foxhill, no?
Sean, careful.
I'm born in Foxhill,
Sean, careful.
but my residence is in the marathon.
saw you, Sean.
Sean.
Sean, I saw you
Who
at
that
the
is? Who that
men's
is? Who that
branch
is,
in Foxhill.
Who that is?
Stop it.
Who is that? COI?
Ain't no men's branch
What
in
is it?
marathon.
There's
Why you pointing at
there's
me?
no truth in this young man. here.
Sean,
I don't even know I didn't even know Foxhill have a men's branch. That's the thing.
Stop that.
Sean, stop that.
The truth is not you in your footsteps.
I saw you around there by the
just tell you
40-foot
with
pool. Y'all goddamn Foxhill.
So Tito, I'm not Tito. Who is that Lincoln and the COI bring forward for Foxhill? A Foxhillian.
He's a real Foxhill man.
He's like he's do karate.
He's a
Stop
former
Stop that.
bodybuilder. I think you know.
Stop that.
I think you may know him.
Why you do that?
I
Why when you come for the COI, you always got to be something shady.
But I say, look, I used to do karate.
Brian got ball head. Why you talk about that?
Brian.
How does somebody look like they do
He look like a
karate?
samurai.
Stop that.
Who's looking at for Foxhill?
You talking about the bald guy, right?
With the white band.
I ain't nobody who do this.
He's a former bodybuilder.
Why you say like he's the
I don't
karate?
remember his name.
He not nobody do this. Elizabeth States who's do karate. Dinah.
Ain't Bob Brownie.
Bob Brown.
I think it's Bob Brown.
Yeah. And I see him.
Bob Brown is a very strong man. He's a power lift.
Yes, he was the power,
that's what he's
right?
doing.
Power lift, right?
Oh, he's a beast. He was a beast.
Yeah.
He's a Fox Hill
You know,
man.
you know Bob Brown.
I know his face.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
Bob Brown was from Foxville. I've been in Foxville all my life.
Oh, I didn't know. So you
I never see him in
I saw him
Foxville.
in a photo with the COI. I didn't know he was a candidate.
Yeah, I saw when
Bob was
Lincoln introduced him.
Based on what I remember, Bob was a pastor as well.
He was?
Yeah.
Lincoln was a pastor too.
I don't know if he still is, but I know he was a pastor.
Lincoln was a pastor too.
Well, Lincoln, let me quote Lincoln. I will quote Lincoln. Lincoln said, this Lincoln exact words is all over social media, so y'all can't wrong me. Lincoln said he's the only man in the race. I don't even what Lincoln say. I don't know the man.
You know, let him keep going. Mary says, talk about anything other than politics.
So
Mary, I mean, politics type everything. Is there any sensible vision for the country?
Boy, you work for government, you better be
Hold
careful.
on. Let me say this point, Denczil, before I forget, right? And I
Okay.
think
You
a
said
lot of us.
Don't do this one.
Hold on a second, Denczil.
Okay.
I don't want.
I don't want us for a minute. I don't want us for a minute, right? To take. I don't want us for a minute to take the coalition or the influence or the impact the coalition may be having on this community. That being said, I know how you feel
Carlo,
about the
stop
coalition and its leader, Carlo.
Stop
I
that.
know how you feel about the coalition
burn your tongue.
and its leader, and there may be many,
didn't say
and there may be many
Yeah, I
persons
rolled. I
like
said,
you. Hold on.
I said nothing.
I am the barber of the leader of the coalition, and
I think you just diluted the extent of your relationship.
hold on, I ain't finished.
Of the coalition.
Hold on, I'm not finished.
Anymore.
That's
I am-
the lowest level of.
Hold on, man. You only let me finish.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Me and this young man grew up together in the same church.
Yes, sir.
We used to sing in the same gospel group for many years.
Good juice again?
Follow me. He was there today to get us here. You know, he used to get fixed up. Get that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means he got something good, big going on.
So listen, while he was there,
Right.
his phone always rings. But the day he got a call,
Mhm.
and I recognized the voice of the person on the other line,
Right.
and he also confirmed who it was on the other line.
Did he give you permission to share this on Barbershop
Oh,
Talk?
no. I ain't calling nobody name.
I really want you to. I want to hear everything.
No.
That's why I don't give permission.
No, I'm
What's the call on
just to my point.
Was it speakerphone?
Yes, just to my point though. I don't want the PLP, the FNM, the DNA, or anybody. Maybe a few years ago you could have said, "Don't worry about the coalition," but he's getting calls from influential people to support the party financially. Husbands, people who are of great financial influence
You also
or
listen to me.
are calling, saying, "My husband or my wife say, put funding behind you."
Let me say this. Let me cut in here. I think the only people who are taking COI for granted, no insult, no offense here, but people like Carlo and people on the ground, persons in politics are not taking COI for granted.
You cannot.
I have talked to persons from the FNM, from the
Why you look
PLP,
eye?
and I'm saying that persons. I'm saying that people who are in the race,
You know why?
political parties, are taking them
You know why?
very seriously.
You know why? Because this is actually the first third party that's actually been consistent year after year, stayed. Because everybody was saying if the DNA had stayed consistent, maybe they would have had the same impact what the coalition is now having.
They do more time than
I
they
can
did.
say this. I can say
No,
before y'all
but see the
change topic.
DNA and the other parties
Miss
before
Lighborn,
would come
walk
during
up,
election,
I with you.
and then after election they fizzle
Boss,
away.
I can say this. I
The
can say this.
coalition stayed consistent.
For the
Listen to me.
record, this political conversation was started by Mr. Carlo.
Yes. I can say
You
this.
came with the gates. I
We
was
get
I
at
was
it.
up else.
We
No,
get
we
it now.
get it right now, right
Yeah.
after statement.
Yeah.
Everyone I know.
He's getting
mostly
uneasy when you talk about the
everyone I
coalition, you know, Carlo.
Mostly everyone I know.
Oh boy.
You can't
Won't
say mostly
it.
everyone.
No, mostly everyone I know. I know, but we all know. I said who I know. Who wants to support the COI isn't necessarily rapping it out loud.
But I don't understand. What are you supporting? Because to your question, to your point, right?
Why you wrong?
You
me?
getting
Yeah,
aggressive,
because
man.
y'all
Every
keep-
time we mention the
stop
COI, you
keep
get aggressive.
moving the goalposts. Y'all ask the FNM representatives in here, what does Mr. Pintar do to be a leader? What does Lincoln do to prove to y'all that
And
he
we
can
get
be a
our
leader?
I ain't never say nothing
What
about
has he
him being a
been-
leader.
What has he been consistent with? In what?
His fight.
what?
His fight. He running this topic. He running this immigration topic.
Carlo, no man, Sean, that ain't fair what Carlo doing. Because before your boy was even in politics, he was out there doing stuff.
I ain't never.
He's out there tearing down people gay.
I ain't never.
So they handcuffing the people gay.
What I mean?
But you say what he
Don't
been doing?
misinterpret me. I never said the coalition is the.
You say they've been consistent.
His voice has been consistently heard, even if it ain't all. You know
why? You know what? I digress. Because you're sitting here acting stupid.
Oh, strong words.
Yeah, that's
like a curse word.
I want to cut it out.
Because
No, let this man talk. That's when Barbershop Talk is about it. Let this man talk.
This man officially called me stupid.
On national.
I requested a song now. I didn't miss a good time to break. Hold on.
This is crazy.
It's already.
The man officially called me stupid.
You're acting.
Is the song.
Only one thing's come out of stupid is dumb. You're stupid and you're dumb. That's the next.
I need. I need Delta. You need to be ready.
What's the problem?
I need that song.
Know the end game is.
What is the end game?
Y'all know the end game.
What?
Y'all been on the result of the end game before. You want to sit down here and act stupid. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, man. You got to stop. You'll know.
What we know? Tell me what we know.
No.
I want him to tell me what we know.
What do I know?
I need to know. I need to know now. I don't even know what I know.
What I know?
Tell me.
I'm going to read a comment from Randico.
You have a personal vendetta against that man who's leading the coalition. What has he done to you?
It's my problem because y'all is playing like y'all don't know. Stop that.
What do we know?
Playing stupid.
Huh?
Stop playing stupid. Just because you know and you feel your minister ain't do nothing for your
nobody vote Jet, you know, Carlo.
1 second. I talking to Tito now. Tell her you feel your minister did nothing for your constituency and he does not deserve to be reelected. That is based on things you know. Why? Based on the information that you know, you want to sit down there and think crazy.
About this? I didn't vote in coalition.
Nobody here is saying vote coalition, you know.
I vote for Blue the Lion.
We are simply saying do not dismiss them.
Randico says, I think Sabaz would be a great leader to bring the change.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Negative.
It would be interesting to see who would be the leader of the PLP at their next convention.
I don't want Sabaz to be my prime minister.
Let's keep on.
I can put that out there now.
Sid says,
I can pump fake with that. Y'all can pump fake all you want.
What about the sidewalk they're taking up and rebuilding?
I don't
understand it. I am moving past Tito's comments. I'm not going with
no time.
Sherelle says,
I'll be the only ninja on the road saying no. I'll be the only ninja on the road saying no.
Sherelle Sanders says Davis Street, Fox Hill. That's where Bob from?
I guess so. Yeah.
Davis Street, Fox Hill?
Pastor Robert.
Oh, he's born and raised. Okay, all right. I know Bob from powerlifting. I know when he used to be he used to attend him on table for quite a few years. And he told me when he used to get ready to start pastoring. I haven't been out of touch with him. Quentin Liburn says consistent how?
My point. Consistent how?
No, Q, we invite you to the show a couple times, then you leave the country.
Q, let me explain because I don't want y'all to misinterpret.
Can I read more comments, please?
Go ahead.
But Q know too.
See you laughing at y'all. You're crazy.
Julian, Carlo, how do you feel?
I told him, Julian. I told him how I feel. They gotta stop acting like they ain't got no sense.
I don't want that. You say you strong? I strong
what
too.
Comment you told them not to read? I read it, Randy.
See, I need to say something here, Bishop.
Can I please get to the comments first, please? Mary says this is why the topic needs to change.
No, man.
No. Take it easy. Take it easy, Mary. The topic can't change.
No, man. 3 more. Relax.
Let me get more comments.
This man ain't call me stupid on there. I come here, might get Miami on.
Quentin say, I agree with you, Carlo. Don't let them bait you.
Yeah, they trying to bait me, cute.
Mary says, gentlemen.
All right, Miss Falk, I can slow down. I'm sorry.
Listen.
No, he didn't raise his passion.
Osano says, don't let Sean run. Ask him that question about Fox Hill again.
I am a Foxillian.
Oh, God.
Okay? Everybody knows my politics. Who knows me, right? This is not about me and my politics. Okay? I believe the PLP, the present government, has done so much to continue in this country that we continue and we consistently see growth. So I don't believe that it is a wise decision to vote against this present government. But what I am saying is, in this election coming up, if you listen, if you feel the temperature, do not dismiss, do not feel that the coalition, because we look at them as the little boys, don't feel as though that they don't have an influence. A strong influence. Because like Tito said, persons are talking about the coalition. They don't want to be identified as a supporter of the coalition. They don't want to be identified as a part of the coalition, but I think they have more support than they had in times past. But I believe if I was to grade the present government, I would give them not necessarily an A, but at least a B. And I believe that they would continue to progress and take this country where we need to go. Looking back from where we were a few years ago to where we are now, I did not see this happening. And I am so impressed with the present administration. I don't feel that we need a change.
Before you respond, Carlo, there's a question.
No, we need a change in government. We need a change in my area.
There's a question for Mr. Tito Battle from Mr. Quentin Q Lightburn.
Tito say
Quentin says, who you voting for, Tito?
Tito don't vote.
That's Quentin.
Tito don't vote.
Oh, I'm thing. Y'all know. I tell you I vote
Tito
for.
was the swing voter.
I ain't here with yours be.
And he say he's not voting for the city. He's sitting for the
Listen to
city.
me. Right now, Q, unfortunately, you ever see a little portable stove? That ain't got no gas. And that's what the minister in my area, Mr. Wayne Monroe, the Right Honorable Wayne Monroe, has done absolutely nothing. And I challenge anybody out there. If I wrong, prove it to me.
He has done nothing for the community, or he has not done nothing for you.
I vote for the Gamino. I gotta put my ex.
Answer the question. He did nothing for the community, or he did nothing for you. Because I think that's what needs to be answered. Again.
He do nothing for the community, nothing for me, nothing for the road, nothing for the dog, nothing for the cat. Any more questions you want me to answer?
Nayoshi must be working today.
Here's my thing, right? So here's my thing.
I want to know what the coalition has done to you, Carlo.
Let me say this. Let me say this and let me be clear.
Blue didn't come do more money than do.
I do not.
And Blue just reached.
For the record, for all the listening people, Carlo Kareem, does not have a personal issue with Lincoln Bean. I don't.
Yes, you do.
I wish you all to stop trying to
You're lying, Carlo.
I don't know
what you lying, Carlo.
Lincoln has never done me anything for me to not like him personally.
But plenty people never do it. Some people don't even know I don't like them.
Yeah, that's your business. That ain't me. I don't.
Some people walk in the room. I just don't like their spirit. So you was lying.
I'm lying. Can I finish?
No, say you were feeling them. Say you were feeling them. Every time you say Lincoln,
can I finish?
Your flesh is strong. So you lying.
Can I finish?
I don't want you lying.
Can I finish?
But don't lie.
Can I finish?
Yes, you could, but don't lie.
I don't. Don't have a problem with him personally. However, I don't want him in the House of Parliament. I don't.
Okay. You don't want Lincoln you don't want Lincoln being the leader of the coalition in House of Parliament. Okay.
No.
Tell us.
I can't tell you.
Why you don't want him.
Q is my good personal friend. And he said to me, and Pastor right here to my left, do not be baited by thy enemy. Y'all
You call him the enemy?
I am your enemy. Y'all need to bait me. Y'all want me say things on this radio that I can't take back. No.
You didn't say it. You realize the way you were talking, you already said so much.
Without saying nothing.
Sean, stop it. You will not say anything else.
You were saying anything? I see. Let me tell you something. You know I don't like with y'all?
What?
Y'all don't have no guard and no hole when it comes to me on that cruise, right? But y'all have all kind of guard and hole on this radio when it comes to this man. And he has nothing to lose.
Oh,
you
man.
see? I sense,
you're right.
This
Sean,
right
you're
here.
right.
Ain't no God and none of y'all.
You're right, Sean.
I say, if you could pour it out and bring it all out on me, we need to bring it on. Listen, Negro, say what you gotta say. Because if you don't say it, I can say what you want to say. And I can say, you say it. That's what. All y'all in here. Y'all is a bunch of hypocrites.
No, they ain't all y'all. Yeah,
you was in there. You was in there.
They can do that to you, but you a bum thing over there.
They will bring on all my business.
All.
Oh gosh.
But
And you want
he want be politically correct.
no grace to me, but you want to give this man grace? You know, even he belongs to the house of David, and you want to give him grace? Let me get off this radio. Y'all run.
You say you don't belong to the house of David.
That's powerful.
Lionel said, I
That's
got you.
powerful.
You got to think. Lionel says, see,
Wow.
I know they won't win majority,
Oh,
but a
gosh.
seat at the table gets you heard.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Next comment, Delta.
I don't like y'all.
Randico says, not even a party, Tito. He did nothing. He even into a party.
Man, you didn't even buy a hot party.
Go down. Quentin says, you won't vote for the PLP for me, Tito. That's a Q says.
You, I would move in the area where you is. And I would vote for you, but unfortunately you and young. Now, whenever you return home, sir.
Rondon says, COI won't win one seat, nor will anyone in the party get their deposit back. Wow, Rondon.
Hold on.
Run,
See,
Rod.
I don't want them to believe that having influence means that you're gonna win. You know,
But the next comment.
they
is
are.
that-
The next comment.
I don't think so either.
Stephanie says, let Carlo
Oh,
finish.
Lionel,
She said, let
next
Carlo
one.
finish, please.
Another seat.
No,
Oh,
Stephanie, we will not let Carlo finish.
No.
Shikara says, Carlo, why not?
Why not what? I know what I mean.
So
Why
she
you
want to know.
looking
What she would know about.
Oh, why I don't want them in, no, I just think they built for
You know what? Maybe I could
Next
ask
comment.
Carlo this question when you finish.
Carlo, behave. How you talk about Lincoln, you know he is not a pushover. Don't be baited, Carlo.
That's right. I ain't saying nothing no debate. I ain't gonna say nothing that I can't prove.
Just put allegedly in front of what you want to say.
Listen. Surely y'all like foolishness. Y'all gonna have to stop. To see y'all keep making it seem like
Clear your chest.
It's
Clear
clear.
your chest.
It's clear.
Reggie says Carlo is pump faking.
Reggie, you better be if you wait for the government. You
Y'all
better
stop
stop
baiting my
before
friend,
you don't
please.
have no job. My brother
Stephanie
Demi, you're
says-
sharing office now, so you better be careful. He lock you up.
What?
My brother Demi up there with you in the office, and he lock you up. You keep talking to me about it. I get press charges.
This thing good. Mary, we about to change topic. Mary, we are about to change topic. Stephanie.
on our road, you know. Let's go bust through that little long skate you got there.
No, I think I need an apology though. I think I'm owed an apology though. Are y'all like walking past like that? Y'all ain't offend me. I'm offended.
They might as well bring you home.
I ain't come back next week if y'all don't apologize.
I'd
No.
rather be going to
I would like for Quentin to
the
be my prime minister.
The campaign has been pitiful. But he ain't
I always call him, I used to call him my next prime minister.
yeah, but
always.
he got to come to the right, and that's our brethren. But he got, you know, he
All them jokers there, because listen, they trying to get an extra.
No, I don't mean your
Right?
personal office. I
Right?
mean the big office.
And I ain't gonna say the name because you know y'all get scared.
Reggie, I don't mean a
They want
personal
to give to that
office.
fella with just reached pastor. Give it to someone who been through the
Reggie
trenches.
says, I don't share office.
Yeah, I correct that. I don't mean your personal
Yeah,
office.
y'all over there hear what
I
I
mean
saying.
the big office.
They want to give to that fella with
Let me-
just reach.
let
He reading the
read the
Give
comments.
to that fella.
Stop
who
being
been-
rude, Pastor talking that
Oh,
look.
but
Come
you
on,
would
take it
ain't.
easy.
Or
Give us
nice
some more
pastor.
comments.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Keep going to go.
Nice pastor.
I ain't calling pastor all day.
I
I
ain't
know.
talking about that.
You know what really get me though? You know what really get me though?
What I do you?
See,
Sean, let it go.
Ain't
Sean.
Tito, ain't you,
Oh.
ain't Denczil, no. Must be my best friend. You see what I'm saying? That's he's supposed to be my best.
Sure,
Sean,
right.
yes.
Well. Sure, right. But
I know. You ain't loyal. You ain't loyal. You ain't loyal.
what I do?
I ain't getting no more cruiser job. You ain't loyal.
Sean, I can be the next one.
Sean.
Be straight, man.
Sean, I
No,
was
no,
defending
no.
you up and down.
No.
I defended Sean.
Let me
up
ask you a
and
question,
down.
Carlo. If the coalition had a different leader other than Mr. Lincoln being, would you consider, not saying,
Yes.
would you consider the coalition?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes, he would.
Because I've not
So-
heard anybody. I can answer.
so-
You ask me, you ask Carlo, but I can answer that because I think that's one of the challenges with the coalition. Because I cannot hear, and I'm not insulted. And I have some friends who I know in
I think we're
coalition,
giving them too much coverage right
but
now. if
I
you
have
ask me.
not. I have not heard
They did pay for this.
anyone outside of our brother Lincoln who has presented a argument or created any sort of energy that I would say, "Oh boy, we could go behind
Right.
them."
Not even Dr. MacGyver.
I've not heard anything. I've
None
not
of
heard.
that?
I've not seen
No,
the charisma. I've not
nobody's
seen.
speaking. Like,
I've not seen anything outside
Right,
of Lincoln, and I'm not insulting any of them. I have friends there, but I've not nothing that I've felt.
I can be honest.
So, like,
I can be honest.
Like right now,
they-
the coalition
cannot-
is simply
and for me-
Lincoln being
they
and for me-
cannot ride. The coalition cannot ride
on the
on
tail
the
of
way-
Lincoln.
not on the ways of the FNM and the PLP. When I say what I mean by that is you have a person that just I vote FNM because my family been voting FNM, or I vote PLP because my family been voting PLP.
You can't say that about the coalition.
The coalition don't have that.
No, they don't.
They don't have that.
No.
And
So you have people, as much as y'all talk about not cutting them short or selling them short or believe that they don't have any impact. I agree. They will have some impact. They may take some votes in certain constituencies, right?
Right.
However, they are the ones that, in my opinion,
Not because they qualified, no.
No, they are the ones, in
It's
my
because
opinion, that's going
where
to
the
vote
people are.
because
Tired.
I don't want the FNM and the PLP. It don't have nothing to do with Lincoln.
Right.
It don't have nothing to do with, with the representative. It's just their frustration. Like Pastor
Some of
said
them really
earlier,
want change, something different. They don't care what change
so
look
they
like.
they only get they voting that knowing these fellas ain't gonna win.
So
but I voting red,
so
no
Pastor
yellow.
made mention of something. Pastor said no one in the COI showed no type of leadership or type of change.
But
not saying leadership.
No, I have not heard. I was being very careful. I said
Okay,
I know
so
a lot of them, but I've not heard.
I can go
now.
heard.
Now, let me qualify this and say even further. I think we don't hear from them enough. They may have it, but we just don't hear it. Because that,
So,
I mean,
can I say this?
Go ahead.
Other than the old ones who already were in the PLP, all the new faces, that's Leon, your boy from Pinewood, the young guy who teaching the tall guy, what his name?
Yeah,
Zane.
Yeah.
It's a whole crew of them new who came in.
Yeah.
If y'all tell me their name before they was running, I would know what it is.
I totally agree with you.
None of them have done anything, but only because they were on a ticket where the older guys would have kind of seasoned that meat. Because before then, we wouldn't know what them guys was good for.
But
because ain't none of them never do nothing in the community.
However,
no, I gotta go. I can say.
I mean, no, I didn't say that.
None of them.
Now I would say do nothing because
few.
people know I do stuff in the community.
Right.
Nothing that really marks a great impact
that we know of.
That we would have known of. Because if you in the community working, people know you in the community working.
So Tito, to be fair,
Go ahead.
To be fair, I kind of understand your point. However, when you have new candidates,
right?
Dave Forbes, stop it. Dave, you won't come on the show for a long time.
Dave is on vacation. You leave my good personal friend alone. You don't come for him.
Be careful defending him because I can come for you too.
All right, that's fine. I can take it. I got a big show list.
Because we didn't get. But Sean was invited.
Yours on the cruise. Y'all couldn't come.
We could have come. We could have gone there instead of the cruise.
We tried.
If we were invited,
we tried. You know,
I wasn't invited. Sean, were you invited?
We tried. It wasn't enough.
No, I still ain't know Dave get married because he ain't tell me nothing.
Why you to say you get married?
Anyway, go right back to my point, right? When persons
I had my feelings over that's another person who hurt my feelings. I just letting everybody, all y'all know y'all hurt my feelings.
The sensitive day for sure.
I would have come to Italy. I would have spent that money.
If it's
one wedding I would have traveled for, would have been my friend.
If you put me right now, and I promise you,
Tito,
and I'll challenge the government,
give me a chance.
if they let me run for the PLP in Freetown, I'll do a better job than being 10,000 times.
So listen to what I'm saying.
Because I live here, I work here, and I feel this.
And that's
these
why
people who want to run for this area, they only come by to go get a little vote and then go back to where they
just
are.
like trying to get to the point. When you then, in your words, when you mention Prime Minister Q, right? That's what you say could be an next Prime Minister. And he said he has to go through the ranks, right? So as you go through the ranks, I'm not sure exactly how it works. And you say, okay, they say, all right, we're gonna put you forward
if they got plenty
right, or put you forward to represent this particular community. You know, there's a couple years out. So you have persons who know that I could be running in Angleton in the next general election. So they start in the canvas. So to you or to me, who don't live in Angleton, we ain't seeing Denczil walking to Angleton, doing things, meeting people, trying to get peace. And then when they get ratified, it's easy for them to get voted in. It don't happen in all cases, but I think it's happened in some cases.
And that's our problem. Only when you're ready to start. I believe if you're passionate about something, and you don't have the weight to want to be a part of the PLP or FNM. If you community minded, you community minded.
But then there's another thing, though. I mean,
all of a sudden you community minded because you want to go into
what is to be said?
I think you reading into the wrong.
I'm not reading into wrong. I do community work now, and I don't get no credit for it. I out there slaving every. Listen, Delton can tell you I don't have my girl from one thing to the next, and that's what I do.
But we have a system that's party based. Is there nothing to be said about your work in your party?
That's right.
I mean, let's think about it. I mean, that's how we operate. Whoever, Trey, Kenny, Denczil, we working in a party, and we may not be working in this area, we working faithfully in the party. When it's time, should we not have a privilege to put our name in the hat?
I guess.
I just say it based on the system.
Because you saying you was like the campaign general, or you were
I was working the ground with this one, I was doing this, I was doing whatever, and I was faithful in the party. Should I not be considered?
And I think that's our problem. It could be. And that's where we are not really getting people who are passionate and qualified. It's just someone who waiting their turn.
Well, no, but if the party is if the party is community minded and doing what they should be doing, and I'm working with the party, that means I'm working with the community.
Right, and it's a process.
And not because
everything is a process.
You qualify for the job.
Yeah.
I don't think the party can look for someone who is not qualified.
I'm working with Denczil doing engineering. Denczil just wanted to give me a job. Denczil said, "Man, listen, I need someone to go and sit here and watch this job."
Right.
And I faithful to him. He called me last minute there. But now I need to send me to Dubai and run a major project and make sure the tower go up right. Because I was there for him to take it then, am I qualified to go and raise that tower in Dubai for the fall down flat the next day?
No.
I put in plenty work. I put in plenty time. Denczil called me.
Maybe not for that area.
No, but hear what I'm saying. Not because you put your boots on the ground. Sometimes it's but the person who get the best quality result, not because you put the time.
But
there,
hold on now.
Time.
Putting the time in behind the scenes is also, they have a development program. They have a program where they're actually training persons to get them ready for the position. So they ain't like they're just finding anybody.
That training
you have to first qualify for the position.
Reason why we can't get nothing done either.
I don't know intimately any of the processes of the PLP or the F&M, but I've heard from persons that you don't just walk through the door.
You don't just walk through the door.
And you can get a nomination.
Well, I know some people walk through the door.
And this is what
you don't know that?
What I've heard.
I know someone who walked through the door. Don't make me call your name. And literally just walk through the door.
I
literally.
You don't know that.
And I know he didn't do the time.
You do not know that.
You want me to say it?
No.
Okay then. I don't pump fake.
Because there's pump fakers around here.
I don't pump fake.
You ain't scared to
talk. You ain't gonna lie to me.
You ain't scared to say it, Tito.
That fella do his time. Now that guy you go queue in on, he do his time. But that next one just reached, he paid the time. Don't come for me.
Allegedly
for y'all. Tito Bell.
We got some comments.
I see my eye.
Views shared on this show does not necessarily reflect.
Hold on. You just jump all over me just now.
I 48. Y'all
you jump all over me just now. For I tried to stop Carlo.
And I ain't sorry about it.
And just now all of a sudden, now the views expressed are not those of the station.
I was clowning.
It ain't of the station. It's of Tito Battle. I 48. Now, if y'all will call yourself liars and say y'all know he been to the red trenches, then y'all lie.
We read the comments, man. Read the comments.
Read the comments.
Give me maybe tell him maybe yes.
Right after Reggie
say y'all want.
Reggie say, Carlo, get it right. I work for my government. Next comment. I hear you, Reggie. Devon Cooper says, Sean need an apology for real though. He let out a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Cooper. I don't even know who you are. I need an apology.
Cooper.
This is best friend.
Cooper. Listen to me. When if the manuscript is read from 2 weeks ago, I had his back the whole time.
You tried your best.
I tried my best.
You did your job.
But it got so the water got
so high. Get on hand.
I was trying, and then and then he didn't help himself. He started.
I asked you to talk, I asked you to apologize. That's all I asked you to do.
The water gets so every man.
You, your brother, your sister, and all the rest of them.
He started flexing. I said,
I read the comments, man. You only a short alone.
That's a classic case. We want to get high.
Kenyatta, know your boys. Randigo says, do you think the COI would stand a chance if, let's say, a Chester Cooper, Sabaz, or Branville or Minnis was the leader?
No.
I think.
Yes.
I think.
No.
Stop it.
I think.
It's the same thing.
They wouldn't.
Supporting cast.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
But it wouldn't.
Certain names y'all call Chester Cooper. Yeah.
No.
You only give votes for
Sabaz. Yeah. He just reached and they love him. He buy 2 bus.
A party cannot be elected because of
soccer peanut.
I can't. I think that's
2 soccer peanut.
I think that's comparing apples.
He say sell your peanut and you could be a millionaire.
I think that's comparing
apples. Our electoral
apples.
process don't work that way. It can't just be one good leader, one good man, one good person.
If that was the case,
a collective
if
body.
that was the case, the DNA would have won the election.
Long time. It needs you. You need to have.
At Brian McCarthy
good candidates.
Brian McCarthy is at the peak of his political career.
So many people we know there's good candidates before they run it. It's only a staple community of the PLP we know.
Brian McCarthy was at the peak of his political career when he started the DNA, and he had some replica people behind him who was loud, who was out there, who was doing stuff, and they still could not have won the election.
But I'm saying to you, the people who won the election just go on the PLP. Some of these new people. If it wasn't for the old folks, you all didn't know who they was.
You missing my point, you know.
I hear your point.
You're not listening to my point.
Listen to me. You all want to lie to yourself.
How am I lying?
A PLP or F&M goes in already 50% of the votes. That's the honest truth.
Yeah, but the
They
question
gotta say 1%.
But the question
because
said,
I'm effing them on PLP, I'm already halfway
but
through.
you were not listening to
And
the
they gotta cut
question.
the scale.
You listen to the question, or you just talking to yourself?
For whatever.
Okay then.
Read the question again for him.
Do you think the COI would stand a chance? Let me interrupt myself. I think this question is apples and grapefruits, because none of these persons on here would have argued the points that Lincoln arguing. So I believe if any one of these persons were in charge of COI, they would not exist.
What is Lincoln campaigning on?
Everything.
No. What is he mostly? What is his focus when he speaks?
Change income and changes.
No, he's on immigration now.
Immigration.
He out on immigration now.
Who is out on immigration? Donald Trump, right?
Bradford McCarthy.
Okay. I don't want international.
I would say Bradford McCarthy.
Okay. Now someone, and I'm just saying what they are saying in the streets. Lincoln is hard on immigration. But someone asked me the other day, isn't it the same Lincoln being? And this is just for argument's sake. Isn't this the same Lincoln that was speaking for the immigrants many years ago? Like nobody was standing for the immigrants more than Lincoln.
Are you going to do some more comments here?
So what has changed from then to now? Luby George.
Sororo.
Hold on. Luby George used to call Lincoln the champion for the Haitian community.
I know Luby before
So listen, you made a comment earlier that the
COI. What has happened?
I can tell you what happened
from then to now.
I can tell you what happened.
You was once the champion for the immigrants. Now you are
champion against them.
Right.
So again, before then, to start.
And this is just the question that was asked.
Yeah,
they wanted clarification
we
on
get
this.
to these comments. So
that's what Tito said
before you. So here's my answer to that question. You made a comment earlier about the leader of COI, Mr. Lincoln Bean. He is also your customer. So when he come in there before his phone started ring, you ask him that question. Please read the comments.
This Negro.
Give me some more comments, please, Dalton.
It's called pivoting.
Yeah, you trying to say me?
Randigo, who was the person, Tito, who got the nomination without doing the time?
Randigo.
Who the person is?
Dave says, I agree, Carlo. The COI is all.
Y'all want me to answer the question or y'all moving on?
Let me read, Dave. Their representatives need to show themselves a bit more to gain more traction. And I want to say that loud again, Dave. I'm not saying that people are not reputable. I'm not saying that they don't have anything to offer, but we don't hear from them enough, and we're not hearing the content from them. We see COI is one person. That's Lincoln Bean. That's all we want to see.
Because he's the most vocal, and in other cases, he's the only vocal. Yeah. Maria Daxon, but a lot of persons are turned off because of Maria Daxon, for whatever reason.
Sure.
But we need, if you want to be the champion to lead this country into the next election, you need to be more. Lincoln himself can't be the voice of the coalition. So we need your candidates to come forward and make themselves known.
Y'all would think 10 Lincolns in COI will be too much?
We don't need you to be Lincoln.
You are missing the point.
We don't need you to be Lincoln.
Like being loud and all that.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying.
We're not hearing anything. We're not hearing anything.
But you just said the same thing. They ain't even in the community doing nothing, and they getting vote. None of
us doing nothing in the community.
All right, then that's my point. So if you want to start, you want to be different.
I'm going down the community. I don't even know the places to rent the community, but nevertheless,
I've seen the representative for the FNM.
That community,
I continue to see the representative for the PLP. I don't even know who the representative for Marathon is for the coalition. And I think we are too close to a general election.
No matter what you see, because we know where you. We have plenty comments, man.
Give me that.
What kind of place this is?
This show's getting violent. One person called a whole room stupid.
Now we throw missiles.
And next one throw missiles. This
Reggie, Carlo, get it right. We didn't read that, but 3 times, Dalton.
Yeah, you got a pass to be done. You have one job, bro.
Asano said, good point, Tito. I know what that was.
Talking about.
We're getting very aggressive over here. Call it out, Tito. Call it out. Dave Forbes, get him out.
Dave, ain't nobody know my middle name, but
you did that answer.
Lister says immigration is immigration. Lionel Bahamians trip and fall over colors every election. Every election. They can't see what's best for them because they're colorblind. Definition of insanity applies.
For sure.
This Negro. That's everybody. All right. Anyway, let's. Any more? We get on politics now.
No. We need to finish politics.
I want to speak about loyalty. I want to talk about loyalty among friends, families, and you know what? It was supposed they like say this is a safe space. This is a safe space. You know, we could talk about anything in this. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel safe, Carlo.
Sean, I don't know why you believe there's a such thing as a safe space.
Felt the talkie. Sean, you felt the talkie?
My only safe space is
I told my wife we're doing cruises by ourselves from now on. All by ourselves. All by ourselves. And that one in the corner, Mr. Producer, I had him for decent. Did you know enough about that? I'm not gonna get this apology, and that's what it is.
This is me, boy. You know I got your back, boy. We ate down like 4 flat tires.
He got your back like Carlo back.
Yeah, he had his foot on my back. That's a big foot. He had his foot on my back.
We down like 4 flat tires, buddy.
Denczil.
Not so.
So Denczil, come on.
Not so. Don't listen. That's not so.
I don't want to talk about it on the radio.
Not so.
Sean, I feel your pain.
And I won't talk about it on the radio.
Sean, I feel your pain.
As much as I can't stand you, Carlo, I would never do to you what they did to me. Never.
That's
in a million years.
That's powerful. Tell them why you do your big brother like that. I ain't lie. That the taste good.
At least Delton say if you buying glass.
Oh gosh! Oh my God, boy, it's done.
I saw something very interesting in the paper. This the front page. I mean, this is I won't say it's a mistake, but it almost feel intentional because that is not director of PHA.
No,
that's not. That is. I think
hospital authorities managing director Aubrey.
That's not up at a road.
Oh, why they do that?
That's a lady who spoke
who gave her opinion
for the union.
Yeah, she said she gave her opinion.
She defended the union. That's the story about the nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah.
Who record the video?
What y'all feel about that? The nurse who put that statement out there
and showed the video.
Yeah, and then she
said anything. Did she say anything, or she just did the video?
She said some things.
I mean,
and then there is for full disclosure, there is a policy relative to social media posting.
Yeah,
they all agreed to
sign
that there's a policy in place.
Well, I'll say this,
but she violated, apparently, allegedly, that's a better word. She violated the protocol.
Well, I mean, the problem is,
and now she's suspended for 10
What was your? The question is, what was your objective?
Her objective was, I assume her objective was, we've been trying to get y'all to see,
and y'all ain't listening.
So I telling y'all.
So Joe Public can fix it for.
No, so now if I bring awareness to it, now you might act.
Yeah.
Different.
Okay.
Because I've been coming to you in private,
that been a problem.
telling you.
Yeah, but there's a policy in place.
Yeah, but the policy in place. I gotta come to work like this every day.
That ain't just happened,
so it's okay. Now listen. Like I say, for every cause, there's an effect.
Right.
For every action, a reaction. So there's nothing. See, once she is willing, and maybe she was willing maybe she already counted the cost. Maybe she expected a suspension and she accepted her expansion.
So the union said it shouldn't have been 10 days. She said she's willing to. She apologized. She knows she is wrong. She know that it's going to be a consequence for action, but she just didn't think it should be 10 days. Due to the fact that the hospital is already short-staffed.
How could you tell me what to do?
I only tell you the union woman saying a personal opinion.
What is the union woman you're talking about?
Yeah, the union woman say a personal opinion is, yes, she need to be reprimanded, but she feel like 10 days is too much because the hospital is very short-staffed or nurses.
And then I think it was with all due respect to the powers that be, I think it was a pump fake. Now we're using pump fake because they said they doing 10 days so they could investigate.
Investigate what?
And the question is, investigate what?
What do you investigate?
The video is out.
You can see the video.
I didn't see this video.
You want to see the video?
No.
Bro, they have cardboard. And at first I thought it's Jamaica Hospital. Till I see the lowest.
Whoa. Why you? So you were saying certain things it's expected in Jamaica? Hey, come down. Oh, you're talking about Hurricane A?
No. Because they had another video before where it was flooded and people was walking around and that was in Jamaica.
Okay, got you.
So I thought it was something like that.
I just want you to clarify.
Thank you for clarifying.
Because there's some of us from down the yard.
Oh yeah, me too.
I know you are. That's why I didn't figure out.
And then so when I saw the lowest on the box, I was like, as our hospital, they have like about 4 or 5 bins, big industrial bins, catching water. The place in the front look like it looked like a farm. I think it's a pharmacy thing. part of the hospital. I ain't sure. Okay, they trying to get medicine, and the woman in the back, we couldn't know the leaking. Car blew on the ground. It ain't a conducive. It ain't a nice place to wait, nice environment to wait.
So how do you get it fixed if you complain every week?
And obviously
every week, every month, because it's been going on a while. This ain't just start happening. What do you do? Just give up and
I want you to believe
that
now. Sometimes leaks ain't that easy to fix. You got to find the leak first.
No, but
when fed up, beat fed up, and fed up, beat fed up, it's like I said, it's like.
And my point is, we need to stop doing this. I can't call Denczil.
I sympathize with the person who work in that environment.
Ill names and mean it, and then come back and say sorry. You ain't sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't do that. Don't apologize because you ain't sorry. You meant that. You recorded it. You said it. Yeah. Don't apologize.
She apologized.
I mean, if she all saying she apologized and she ain't mean it.
No. I don't know if she apologized. I said the union lady mentioned that she understands that she did something incorrect. She's taking full responsibility for her actions.
Did she do something incorrect?
Yeah, she broke the NDA. It's I think it's the NDA that you're not supposed to record videos in hospital and da-da-da-da.
Now, there's a caveat there. Well, I don't know if caveat is the right word. That someone is saying that has to do with patient information.
Exactly, not the conditions.
Not necessarily the conditions.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and I mean, truth be told, this is I have a problem with this whole situation because it ain't like mother went in the back of one storage room that we don't know about.
Right.
What she exposed is what people are seeing every single day. So I think to suspend I think that is someone that's tone deaf. I think they tone deaf, actually to tone deaf and colorblind.
No, it been a little time because even when my dad was in the hospital in the ER, he had to stay a while to get some stuff checked out. I think it rained that day, and the porch area, like I don't know, like how the corridor, because you really can't go in the back during COVID, whatever it was, but the water is actually getting wet in the back there in that little corridor. It's some in that area on the, I think on the right side.
But see, then that goes right back to the argument, right, of mismanagement, right? How do we now sit down in these town hall meetings and advocate? How do you, as the Minister of Health, advocate in the town hall meeting that you want to now build a new hospital, but you're having a hard time maintaining your existing one?
And then not only that, you're not building the new hospital to replace the old hospital.
No,
you're building a new hospital in addendum to the old
hospital.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's not a replacement.
It's not a replacement.
It's a specialized hospital.
Oh, that means that ain't really helping. That just to take some of the
load off. Yeah.
So that means that we still need to dress up this one that's going on now.
You need to fix it.
And I think that I think it's inexcusable. The same way at the beginning of the show, we began the show, and I need Mr. Taylor to say something about this because we began the show, Mr. Taylor singing the praises of what the government has done and looking at the comparative analysis. But I think stuff like this, now they're doing this wrong.
Yeah.
I think there's no way we should have announced a new hospital without there being like men pile up on the ground or workers, as I said, men, workers on the ground just all over that old hospital, waking. You
still cannot access A&E from A&E side.
Yeah.
They say it open, but you can't, the fence is still up. So you have to go to the main hospital to get to the A&E side. So what's the purpose of having an oxygen emergency engines?
I can tell you
if we got to go through the main engines of the hospital.
If we had to pull $1 million from every other budget and to listen, this year going just to start renovating this hospital and then announce
$200 million
and then announce the new hospital.
I agree. But think about it. But think about it. You say a lot.
I don't understand that.
As a engineer,
sir,
electrical engineer, right? How much is a plan, ballpark figure, for a project of that size?
For the old hospital?
No. For the new hospital that they projected.
I think it's a pretty penny.
For the plan.
Yeah.
So the money that they take to pump into that architectural engineering plan for the hospital, they get to fix something in the existing hospital.
They get to fix something.
Yeah.
They
get to fix something.
Yeah.
You can't fix the whole thing.
No.
But you gotta fix something.
No, it could probably leave it that.
So and
probably leave that leaking.
Yeah, see, and this is my thing. So
I'm not advocating. Sorry, don't forget we are. I'm not advocating that we don't need the new facility. We need it.
Oh, we need that and fix the old one.
But I'm saying, right, to me, priority should have been given to, and I know there's some remedial works going on in PMH, but there should have been like we should see one.
You can
massive crew on the ground.
You have to be intentional.
That's why
don't just do
it looks like mismanagement, man.
Plaster the wall, like you say, put real boots on the ground. 200 workers, like, hey, we working all through the night. Just like how they do in the stadium.
Yeah.
You bring in this crew, they do a mind camp, They going through the clock. They getting at it.
You know what it is. You know what it is for, and all of us are, but I can't speak Carlo. I know you do. I know Kenyatta does. Trey had to recently. Delton has to. Then you got to go to the hospital for some emergency thing going on, and it takes you 25 minutes to find somewhere to park.
I was trying to get to that.
That going on while your heart racing, because they call you to say come. And so you got your heart racing now. You want to go see your loved one. You want to see what's happening, but you can't even park.
Oh no, I parking in the road.
You can't even
park. That is a
somewhere.
major problem.
There's
literally nowhere.
I parking in the road.
You can't you can't put words on that. I was saying so that you know the experience I do, Tito does, I know Trey, and I don't know Dan Carlo's story, but having to go to that hospital and you can't get to your loved one, or to go to the hospital and you know it's so the point I'm making is, boy, leave my road and fix that hospital.
Yeah, but
I'll rob the road. Yeah, I will. But man, get my hospital.
Yeah, we got to fix the hospital.
I get my hospital right.
So,
especially with the park.
So they have a good plan, right? So the plan with the Coconut Grove Clinic, I think is needed.
Yeah, they need it.
Right? So the other facility in right there off the 6 Lake roundabout, the Sanders Speech Road, I think is needed. I'm not disputing that like you mentioned, but we have to manage properly.
Mm-hmm.
All these, so with the billing of Sanders, I call it Sanders Speech Road, I know proper name, and Blue Road, Crossway and IB, all those supposed to now give the hospital some type of relief.
Mm-hmm.
But what relief are you giving the hospital if the hospital ain't really functioning
right
at its peak?
I think we need to do a better job marketing or creating an awareness with these different clinics for persons to really consider these clinics. Because hold on for a second. Sometimes when something happens, I mean, the first thing they think about is PMH.
Yeah.
But only one clinic, only one clinic, I think, has the capacity to take on these other things.
But I'm saying that some of the things we go to the hospital for, we could go right to these clinics. I'm not talking about the things that you need to go to the hospital for. And you got to realize that the hospitals already can handle the influx of patients that they are getting on a daily basis. So we need to maybe creating a better awareness or doing marketing plans, strategies to show that maybe for certain things, go to this clinic, go to that clinic, do a better job so you could alleviate or lessen the burden on the main hospital.
When last you been to a clinic?
Sean,
I've had a topical surgery at a clinic.
When last?
Government clinic?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I mean, maybe about 8 years ago.
Sean, when you go through,
but what I'm saying is,
I tell you now, right?
This is something someone would have tell me go to the hospital for.
What I'm saying to you is, I ain't disputing your point, but I don't want you to think that people ain't going to the clinics, bro.
I'm just saying,
when
you
you go to
need
these
more
clinics,
persons go into the clinics.
Where these people can sit. Who can see these people?
So that's another problem.
So when you go to the clinic, you have 4 nurses, 1 doctor, and 30 people outside.
Saturday.
That's some clinics.
I can tell you
all.
Not all. I've been to clinics where it was.
I asked you last. You went to clinic.
I can say this.
Not recently. So
you pass Blue Hill Road on any given day.
Now that clinic is always busy.
All right. The other one to the corner of Blue Hill, Fleming Street Clinic.
Let's back up.
Always.
You got Foxhill Clinic. You got Elizabeth State Clinic.
Yeah,
y'all told me clinics wouldn't even open on the weekend. Right? So the other day I must lose my finger. My finger get crushed, pinned between 2 pieces of bell, Bruno the Flash.
You gonna walk it?
My mind was my wife rushed me to the hospital, finger out the flash, finger mingle. You think I was thinking about PMH? I know the horrors I was going through. I ain't had no money, but whatever money I had, I was getting to the closest thing called the walk-in clinic where I know I can get my finger checked. Because I wasn't about to go to doctors where I can get charged $16,000. But I know I was going to PMH because I was going to get out there till 3 weeks later. And that's a sad reality. And this on a Saturday. Y'all know ain't no clinic open up.
Yeah, I think I'm open on Saturday.
What clinic open up on Saturday?
No government clinic.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But you can't find people who
But you don't get sick on Saturday.
Boy,
if I had no money, I'd have been calling y'all. I need $1,200 to fix my finger.
The hospital short 500 nurses. The hospital
can't be 500 nurses.
Right?
That's all the nurse.
That's from PHA. That ain't from the union.
That ain't the clinics.
This reminds me.
That's not the
You're trying
clinics.
to tell me you know 500 nurses is?
Plenty. How much wards it is in the hospital?
I only thought we had 500 nurses.
How? Do you know how much wards in the hospital?
No, I mean, hear me out. I think people really understand the numbers and nurses that we really need, right? But I thought, like, really,
you need
the way
plenty
the
nurses.
hospitals carry on, I didn't even know 500 nurses there.
Tito,
Like, I can be real.
you can't find nurses to work in Monday to Friday in the clinics, and you want the clinics to open on Saturday.
You thought we had 500 nurses.
We thought more than that. I thought we short more than this.
I think people even know the number.
Tito, they have, if I'm mistaken, they have over 100. They have over 100.
There's 500 nurses there.
They short 500.
I said headline say that the page so they short 500.
You know 500 nurses there?
How many nurses you think? How much nurses you think you need?
Mary, where you is, Mary? Mary, we need
how
you now
much
when you
nurses you think you need to fully function and operate?
Someone call Mary.
I thought the hospital only had 500 nurses.
How could a hospital of that size only have 500 nurses?
Because it's slow.
It's slow.
I mean, I can tell you this. I mean, I celebrate the good nurses that work there. I've had some horrible experiences.
No.
With regard to nurses, I'll say this piece.
We need some students going in nursing.
I can say this piece.
They have all nursing program.
Whenever you talk bad about service, then you know the hours they work and this and that and the other. But yes, I do. You chose a profession that you chose.
So I tell people who work in McDonald's.
I went to when we went. We donating
when they jump out.
Anyway, I ain't got a story, but no, I've seen some things that have been beyond egregious from nurses that I feel like you need to go. You need to be with that 500 who we need. You need to leave with them.
I got ask a question, and Miss Mary may chime in. You think the nurses, doctors, were now going in to be doctors and nurses? Are they really passionate about the field, or it's just a job that looks good on them?
Those two professions.
I heard some statements, right? Because some new ones going in there. It's called the white jacket. And some people's talking about how, the white jacket, they was getting ready to graduate. And so the patient laying there say they're in all kind of pain, but they talking about what dress they putting on, how they fixing their hair, and how graduation go. Now, again, I ain't knocking it, but the patient saying, everyone there are hauling, screaming, crying, pain. They can't even think good, but then they're talking about what they're going to be for graduation. So the question is, and this is the first time I heard about it. People say it all the time. Are these new doctors and nurses going in really passionate about the job, or it's just a means to an end?
Now, mind you, I had some very bad experiences in the hospital.
You crying? You all right?
I'm good, buddy.
Don't hurt your feelings?
Yes, the boy crying. All the eye
I really no.
That's old age, but you see.
And this is no knock.
Getting late.
This is no knock against my Bahamian nurses, because we have a lot of good Bahamian nurses.
Absolutely.
Excellent Bahamian nurses.
Absolutely.
But I've experienced that some of the most caring, tender-hearted, that display a level of professionalism in the field, nurses, are those of the Philippine nationality. And I think it's a culture that has been bred within the Philippines in that field. So maybe we could try to find out what type of training they get and help to implement that.
You think that's what it is?
I ain't training.
No.
Whatever
it is,
Sean.
Create a culture.
Sean.
Create a culture
Sean.
that
I almost got myself in trouble.
Even when you ask, hold on. Even when you ask them certain questions, I know the job. Listen, the job could be very frustrating. The job could cause you to put you in a state where, listen, I really can't take it no more. There needs to be constant training, constant psychological evaluations.
Metal jacket?
Yeah,
Sure.
To assist persons, because the hospital could be overwhelming. I ain't gonna lie. Because one time I had an experience with my wife and I. We had our son there, and he was having this bad stomach ache, and so they asked us to take him up to get a scan, right? And so we took him to get a scan, and the only person who was supposed to read the scan to us was the doctor. So the person read the scan, And the way they read it and the way they explained to us caused us to go in a panic. Okay? And so we went back down to the doctor trying to figure out why we crying. Why we
I don't understand.
Right, that whole situation. And so
that's when I was there.
the Philippine nurse
was
trying to calm us down and was not. And then when the doctor explained it,
I was the one who got the doctor to see him too. So
He didn't say that though. Go ahead.
I went after the doctor explained it. You know, we were able to calm down because it was like it was nothing abnormal about the whole situation.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing to be concerned about. But it was the doctor and the Philippine nurse, and it was just, I think that experience, I would like to see more of that among our Bahamian nurses.
So you didn't have a chance to explain the Bahamian nurse to do it to you, right? To explain it and make you feel comfortable with that. But what I ain't let you do is sit there and make it seem like our Bahamian nurses.
That's not what I said.
No.
I heard you say. I said we have a lot of good Bahamian nurses, but it's almost like it is natural the way the Philippines handle.
So I know two nurses,
and I'm pushing immigration. You know,
I know two nurses personally that started their nursing professional career in the Bahamas.
There are a lot of good Bahamian nurses,
and they have gone to the United States and they're doing extremely well. You know one very well too? There's Mangles.
That's the problem right now.
Yeah.
There's Mangles with a very good nurse.
You said you know one.
I said I know two. I said he knows one as well.
So why are they leaving?
So that's what I'm saying. So what happened?
What? No, he said pay.
Pay.
He said pay.
Oh, yeah. I think pay is one. And then
I think pay is number one.
And then the working environment ain't the same. You see the woman sitting in the video with a leaking roof?
Okay.
You know,
now this is not to pat us up on the back. However, you and I, we have seen some Caribbean countries and seen some of their facilities and be like, Lord Jesus, let's go back to PMH.
I've seen some American facilities, and it's like, wow.
Oh no, I ain't seen none of that.
No, I ain't seen none. So I can't help you. My wow wasn't wow.
I'm talking about clinics.
My wow was like, well, how we could get here?
Yeah, no, I've seen
it's a combination.
I've seen some coldness. I've seen a coldness, some things that I've been like, you gotta be kidding me.
You know what the Filipino nurses make.
Give me some comments, Dalton. I see plenty coming up.
Sean, still on the right track.
I lie. Even for this, I believe that.
I agree. You get it from the.
Julian says sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. As long as she wasn't talking patient business, I don't feel she was wrong. Me either. I totally agree. Monique, hey, good evening, Monique. Good to see you. They should give him more. They should give him more time.
Huh? Jesus. I didn't she like the time. The fact they give 10 days, she get a break.
Imagine being high risk for infection and having
the suspension is with or without pay.
I would say without pay.
Yeah, I don't know.
More likely, we don't know.
But that video was an old video, 5 years old. The PHA sent out a whole statement on that video.
See, that's why I tell you, like,
the video was 5 years old. Hold on, man. Hold on.
So why is she speaking to that like that recent?
Can't be.
It can't be 5 years old. Kevin Moore.
Because she's suspended now.
Yeah.
That should have been 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And she should have released it 5 years ago.
Are you saying that ceiling fixed? Or a ceiling still? Nah, if it's 5 years ago and the ceiling still look like that,
that's
we have another problem.
I need that ceiling fixed.
Yeah, go ahead, Dalton. We have a lot of a lot of lousy persons with these contracts doing these unacceptable works. Now that's another. Hold on, that's
the main talking.
That is the problem.
Major.
Yeah. See,
problem.
I could push back. I could push back on that. Just a little bit.
Be careful, push it back because we got a lot of people who getting contracts.
So
and this game back to Tito point about me sending them to put up the tower.
Right.
Because folks getting these contracts and they're in a whole heap of foolishness.
So I agree. So let's say you have somebody that you have the right person putting up doing the construction. A lot of these places don't have the right maintenance people in place, right? And that's what I mean by that. So if you have a crack in the wall, right, but you also have some Joe Blow who really do maintenance, who's sweeping and cleaning and ping and don't know how to properly assess and just cover up that crack, not knowing that there's a pipe in the back that's leaking,
right?
You get waste and waste and waste. Nah, this been going on for months. The contractor, you just trying to use the contractor to fix a problem that he didn't know existed, that you didn't know existed. Nah, that had you had the right maintenance man in place, some of these things don't get as bad as it need to get.
I mean, I know you going so long with that. We don't believe in maintenance in the barbers. Maintenance doesn't exist. We don't.
It gotta exist.
No, we don't need maintenance.
It have to exist.
You don't maintain nothing. You spend $20 million on a building.
We wait.
And you
wait till it need renovation. And we call it maintenance.
You $20 million on the building, and you hire two fellas them from Grove, being down Game Road, and they're the maintenance men. Ain't got no skill, no sort of, you know.
Why all the people with no skill got to come from Grove, being down on Game Road?
They from Seabreeze.
Why they can't be from Ocean Club?
They from down.
Because Sean,
I don't like how y'all do that.
Campaign generals, and they're the groundsmen, and so they get the contract.
You grab two men, one from down Norwich and then from Seabreeze.
Yeah, because you could be from Old Fort Bay and still not be qualified.
I got you. You're right. I apologize.
Like we always. And I get,
but you know, Pastor, this is speaks to, and this my people in the power, they're not qualified themselves. Because if you build a $200 million building, what you think the maintenance on it is?
That can't be the people. You mean the people in power?
No, I'm saying to you. So right now, who do you mean? My prime minister is going to build.
Hold on. Who do you mean as people in power?
The people who in power now.
What do you mean power?
Like they do a project.
You mean the politician?
The politicians,
the ones that can't put on a politician.
No, hear me out. But this is my problem. You're gonna build a $200 million hospital. Just say it costs $200 million.
Yeah.
If you run a business before, or you have some idea of what it is to maintain a business, or even if let's go to your house. If you build a $200 million house, what you think it costs to maintain the house? You gotta have some sort of idea. If I build $200 million, I gotta put in a project, or down the road somewhere, it's gonna cost me about $20 million. Every quarter to maintain this building.
Tito, I hire you my PS, I hire my director, I hire my chief engineer, my chief architect, all these persons, my project managers, all these consultants. I hire you all to go there and say what's needed for this hospital. It cannot be the politician now to ensure that there's a maintenance program. That cannot be the politician.
No,
you should have the proper people in place to
all them arms.
We put everything on the politician.
No, cannot be the politician.
Remember now, the politician meet these managers in place. Politicians change.
That there's no maintenance program, that's a politician? Foolishness.
Listen, you campaign on it. You build it. You ain't give me the plan to maintain it.
No, but
or you never had no plan to maintain.
No, that's the job. The prime minister didn't price the hospital.
But it's them who's getting people the job to get the contract.
No.
It don't go like that.
It's go just say that.
No.
That's why the people ain't qualified. Because they send the people and say, hey, listen, you send that man there, you put him there, he can be in charge of this area. He ain't know what he doing, but just give him a job, put him in the corner. Because I say people. So they send them there. That's why it's get done like that. The man may be qualified, who in the post. But you said they send them people who ain't qualified.
Okay. You're talking about people getting contracts. What we talk about, we mixing two arguments now. We're talking about having a maintenance program in place.
Oh, they ain't got that. They don't know. But
that should come from the technocrats who are paid, the public servants who are paid on a monthly, weekly, however they are paid, to ensure that when you submit this into the politician, because the politician don't design the building. The politician don't master plan.
So if you put me in charge, I believe the person who in charge of the doctors right now, what do you need, Minister
Michael David?
Michael David. He is from the field.
Yeah, he's a doctor. Yeah.
So you would have some type of idea what it costs to put a plan in to maintain this hospital.
Not him.
No. They would report to him. Those managers.
He will have persons under him who is responsible for different aspects of the hospital.
Yeah, right.
You gotta expect the doctor to know,
sir,
to maintain.
Let me help you all. Stop the pump faking. When I take over organization, I went there and I cut from the top. And I had to rebuild that because the people who there didn't know they was doing.
You talking football to hospital?
Ministry of
hear me out, Pastor. Tito, listen, that's why we ain't never can get a fix.
Tito, that ain't the same thing.
Listen, hold on, pause.
That's not the same.
Don't do that.
It's not the same.
Listen to me. Hold on.
You can be crazy.
I take over a company.
I'm about to put you in time.
I can be real, Pastor. If I take over a company, I've been watching. I'm passionate about something. I know Carlo's failed for the last 20 years. My first job is to get rid of Carlo. And I'm going to put someone there who's know what they're doing, who's going to give me a plan. Not come in and say, okay, it ain't my job. I'm just going to manage it. And it's up to Carlo to give a 20-year plan.
That's not what we saying. That's not what we saying.
I get a point, but that's what we saying.
That's not what we saying.
You just going in there, right? You are the minister. You know there needs to be a maintenance or some type of maintenance plan to get this going. You can't just sit there and say, listen, this ain't on me. There are people in place, there are layers in place, and they need to know what they're doing. Sometimes you got to go there and break that up. Refix that and kind of put in a structure that works. Plus, if you go in right now as engineering, some things need, you can't go into that system.
That's the kind of mind I have to.
But this is what I'm saying to you.
So he has to rely. He has to rely on.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. But then when you get a doctor in there, I ain't defending whatever Michael Darwin. I know Michael Darwin, but I can't say whatever the case is. But if I go in any area, my engineer can cut in. He goes in as doctor. His doctor can cut in. And where he may be focusing is on the chronic diseases and the this and that and how I get this and that. That's where his mind is at the minister, because that's where his background is. So, but we don't want ministers micromanaging. I remember I had a meeting with Dr. Dwayne Sands when he's Minister of Health, and it was to be clear, it was a prayer meeting. We went to pray with him. I walk in this man's office, and you couldn't see his face. I said, Minister, what all these things is? And he started going through what all this stuff is on his desk. And then let me just throw another point here. I think one of the challenges with our government setup is there are too much things that need to be signed by the minister. There are too many things. And what Tito's saying, Tito want more things to be signed by the minister. There are too many things that requires
you have to put
the minister's signature.
You have
it's like insane. How you can maintain all these things?
You have to put SOPs in place to ensure that your ministry or your business is run the correct way.
Now, I do agree that if we find this fella ain't functioning, I would do that.
That's a different. Get rid of him. Yeah, but it ain't it's not his responsibility to micromanage the maintenance. It's his responsibility to sit down and have the meeting with Denczil every month.
I tell everyone who
what the update is
around me. I have a couple of things I say, and one of the most important thing is we always assume that the person know. You have a habit of always assuming that this person know. When you go into leadership and you've been to the bottom, you have to go in there with a different mindset. You're now a manager. You might be a doctor, but you're now a manager. And you got to now put on your manager hat. There are different posts. Yeah, you could be passionate, but something you got to remember now you are in management position. So you got to go in there and put structure in place. And it's just not being about passionate, being about it.
But Tito, you won't know if he did it or not.
Let me give you another example. I went into a government agency. We was meeting, and what happened is somebody with a stamp was doing a whole heap of foolishness. Stamping things for that someone friend and this one, whatever the case is. Man, I go on there, Robin. I go on there. I say in my company is one stamp. I hold the stamp. I gotta if I give the stamp to my assistant or give it to the secretary,
that's a ball.
When they stamp that, I see that before that stamp. I say, how in the world we get the country going on and y'all the stamps all over the place. Y'all know this person was stamping things bad for the last 3 years, this and that, and I go on beating my chest. So when I finish, they say, Bishop, you didn't just compare the government to your company, though.
Yeah.
You just compared your 5 projects that's come through your door.
But you could manage.
With thousands of projects that come through this door. Yes, we should have caught that, but you know how easy it is for that to get missed?
I was told
because there's so many things happening. There's so many things coming in there. So I ain't gonna just totally just railroad and mash up the minister and things like this. Because I mean, these things can fall through the cracks. Now, let me go back to this point. I do agree that across the board, somebody should say, man, too much buildings falling down, too much systems falling down. We got to put some maintenance in place, man. We got to even get to develop a doggone ministry to say the ministry of maintenance. Because there's too many things that we building that just collapsing.
No, they have Ministry of Works.
Ministry of Works.
And that's the same thing that they call it.
You say your comments piling up.
All right, we ending here. We can read these comments that we done because I don't know realize.
Who said comments piling up?
Listen, man, you just follow.
Who said that?
The program director.
Oh, I mean Delta?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's fine.
Too much patchwork. Definitely too much patchwork. But this ain't an overnight issue. PLP and the F&M get blamed to tough for the conditions of our hospital. Both need to stop making this issue political. In opposition, everyone get all the answers, and in government, they act like they got amnesia. Absolutely. No, you're totally correct. I agree. Parking space is a major problem. I don't know why, for the life of me, after all these years, we have not built a parking garage at PMH. I don't get it.
He said it like 5 years ago.
I don't get it. We need a parking garage, and then we go and build a critical care block to kill more parking space. We needed the critical care block, but then, I mean, what's the plan for parking? Elizabeth State did a great renovation. I haven't been there in a long time. Satellite hospitals / care clinics can work. Oak Tree Medical is proof of it.
There you go. They get about 15 locations.
Can we go? That's good. I like how you said that Oak Tree. And I support private clinics, but can we all just come together and agree to let's make healthcare, medical care, clinic visitation, doctor care more affordable for even if it's private?
Y'all pay your customs and y'all come in. Let's read these comments.
What?
No,
pay customs.
Could we, what?
Pay customs. Pay customs. Pay your bills.
No, I'm seriously.
Pay your taxes.
I'm serious. I think
the private entities.
The private entities. I understand. This field could be costly, but I also understand there's a lot of persons that really you could ease the burden a little bit. I understand that you spend all kind of money to educate yourself.
No, wait, it's the education, it's the equipment, the medical equipment.
And the equipment itself is also expensive, but I still think we could make it a little bit more affordable.
Sean, today I did a tour of Dr. Conville Brown's facility, and I walked through one of the rooms where they do the radiation and whatnot. The brother got a wall 4 foot thick, and get another portion of that wall that's 8 foot thick in concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Some high density, not the 5,000, 6,000 PSI that we know, some high density concrete that is all around this particular room. 3-4 foot wide. The door to get into this room is like this thick. How much you want them to discount the services?
I don't be Betty, right? But my Baba then be getting the $50. And he's sitting there telling
Hold on. I ain't telling no doc. Let's hold on. Hold on. There's a way. There's a way. Hold on. There is a way that can happen. Could we maybe that's how we give concessions to the tourist industry? Maybe we could give better concessions or greater concessions to the medical field.
Officially, we'd be going up $35,
and it could reflect in the prices.
Immediately, effective immediately.
It's just about lessening their costs for equipment.
Room is at 35, and Tito's executive will be at 35, effective immediately. Anyone who has an appointment tomorrow, your cut is $35, tip not included. Effective immediately.
Tito, you said 25?
Effective immediately. Say it one more time, Carlo. I don't say it one more time. Ask me the question again.
I had to buy it short long time.
Immediately effective.
Effective immediately. I'm at $35. If you give me 25, you owe me.
Do you do the massage?
Effective immediately. Y'all look like y'all ain't listening.
Let's go, boy.
And I ain't voice no bump.
Let's go.
And I ain't voice no bump.
You gotta give more.
Effective immediately, Pastor.
Sean don't base the bump, and I don't get no $1 for $35.
And my chair's massage? And I just pressed the little button.
For the record, I was at your store recently, and I was hoping to experience the massage.
Yeah, I was, but no Pastor experienced it. I know when I start, I ain't one, you know.
But even though you squeezed me in, I was there, and I came to get the service. And
that'll never happen again, Pastor.
I overpaid for my service, as I always do, and I didn't even know you had a massage.
Business, no one need to know you. First of all, you came to me. Secondly, you had to let them know you overpaid.
No, I am not like Sean offended. I offended because I didn't even know you had a massage.
The next time,
the same chair I was in.
Listen to me. Your leg, your back, and your arm.
That same chair's massage.
That same back.
You ain't put the massage in you?
No, sir.
Oh man.
You be getting mad.
But Sean, you don't even know. You don't better know. I have no chair with massage.
I know. My client was there last week. He said you have the massage in you.
I told him don't talk. He don't listen either. And if he's listening, I'm disappointed in you. So I told you don't say nothing. That's your problem now. Y'all talk so much.
We get short customers. We don't get my
Carlo, be on air.
Okay, good. Say less.
All of you just rhymed. By the level of duplicity of this show is just ridiculous.
Pastor, you know that. You know. I listen. When it comes to paper, listen to me. I'll put the cover on you.
Let's catch up on you.
Come on, Delta. Give me that. Let's get it out of here.
It's time to go.
Yes, time to go.
Oh, I see what time it is. Time to go.
Go get a practice tonight.
People goes to the hospital because those lousy nurses tell you go directly to PMH.
From Massive the clinic.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm reading. That was a comment from Maud Brown. By the way, that's not us. Julianne says they can't do that because the government workers closing the facilities earlier than they're supposed to. My mommy nearly had a fit one day. She went to Elizabeth Estates Clinic to see if they had something while she was in the area. Clinic closed. The gate lock up. They were supposed to be open for another 4 hours. Whoa. Wow. No, man.
No.
They closed 4 hours early?
I can defend them. Them walking clinic like that too now. You see time reach? Took 10 minutes too. Take care of that door.
But 4 hours?
4 hours.
Was it 10 minutes?
And they probably thought us open up late. On Saturday, around 2, 3 o'clock, they close.
That's Julianne's mother.
Oh, yeah. All right. You're right then. They going to lunch, man. They to pick up their child. They come right back.
Let's go. More comments. Let's deal with people allowing children to destroy the seats in the clinics. That's a big thing, though. I mean, the way we have our children inside these facilities and any facilities is ridiculous. People need to throw that children, man.
And they come to the barber shop, they look like they be doing the up and down and throw over the chair and jump over the chair.
No, this ain't cool. I don't understand how we getting these. I don't know what it is to go to a facility with my parents and act the fool. How you do that?
This is a new generation thing. These parents young.
That's a topic for next week.
You get to deal with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the doctors who's supposed to be in from 9 a.m. don't walk through the doors till 10:30 after they didn't be into their other jobs. There are fundamental issues in the public healthcare system.
I see enough doctors.
Yeah.
I remember screaming outside the door just the other day. I say, who is the owner of that child?
It's crazy.
Please.
Julianne, I only visit the clinic when I have nothing else to do for the day. Wow. Some of those bad apples need to go. They lack compassion and integrity. Boy, that's money Brown again. Mary Lebron says PMH is short about 300 nurses, and SRC and the RAND the remaining 200.
Can we get a number on how much nurses actually at the hospital?
Wow. Julian says the system is frustrating. So even if they go in enthusiastic and passionate, the weight of the system creates these insensitive, frustrated, nonchalant workers.
I can believe that.
They only about the money, no passion. Money should not be your first reason. That aches my heart.
I also believe that.
I had a friend that was at a facility that was celebrating. Boy, this facility is so amazing up in the States. And I was like, this so, oh man, boy, we need to get people up in PMH because this is what I talking about hospital. 2 weeks later, I found out that 3 weeks later, the person who was being cared for had bed sores because they didn't turn them. I said, you know what? I might have to stay with PMH. Because I was at the facility. I saw it was beautiful. Everything's like immaculate. And everybody's like, hi, sir, how are you? And all nurses coming in every 20 minutes. And you're like, oh, this is
supposed
nice.
to help your bed sore.
Oh, okay.
You put the roll over when you feel happy, you roll yourself over.
So I ain't gonna be here. I ain't one of them who's gonna say, boy, that country's much better than ours, because I didn't see a bunch of fools all around.
Oh, for sure.
Mary Lightburn says everyone present with their own personal motivation, which have to mold it to the everyone presents with their own personal motivation, which has to be molded to the professional vision. Got you. Got you. Kevin, do care what we could never keep up with our nurses shortage. If the USA and Canada paying more with benefits, the Bahamas can't keep up with that. Nursing shortage is a worldwide issue. Yeah, I've been told that. Culture of quality and excellence, professionalism. How do we create that though, Mary? Sean is right on track, but how do we shift the culture? What is it that person like yourself, when you're with nurses, that y'all left out and somehow had? Where do we lose it? Where do we lose that? I agree. You get it from the Philippines nurses. Oh boy, this is one Sean. Alien Stubbs, welcome, sir, says, I totally agree. Philippine nurses? Depressing environments will crush your spirit no matter how much training you provide. If the conditions are horrible, that affects the quality of work employees will / can provide from Julian. You're right. Oh boy, Randico, the Philippine nurses are paid way more if they work here than if they're working at home. Our $1 is $58.
So you're saying they happy with the pay?
That's an interesting thought too, though.
Yeah, but then it's still expensive to live here. Even though you getting paid more to live here, you can spend your money.
They understand how to come together as a community.
They living together as a family.
I almost get myself in trouble. What does sir?
And don't they get some allowances for living as well?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do the Philippine nurses, Filipino nurses, do they get? Is it Filipino or Philippine?
Filipino.
So,
we say Filipino.
You can mute the mic for 1 second.
The Philippines.
I want to say something.
No man, we come on. I don't believe you do that just now. Tell us so.
I was
USA and Canada paid more with benefits. And now
Decent.
you think any nursing turning that down, and you can't blame them. Suspension with pay. She got paid.
With pay. Oh, she on vacation.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear that it was with pay.
Well, you give me suspension with pay. Let me tell you something.
The ceiling was in a construction area 4 years ago. Dang cool though. So are you telling me that area is being fixed? The ceiling was in the construction. Okay, keep on going, Dalton. I agree, Carlo. We don't have proper maintenance management of our government assets. I look at how many of the businesses are in poor condition. Go. The video with the lady had her face in it. Is it her voice in the video with the cardboard and the garbage bins as well?
That's what we thinking about. That's what he's talking
Kevin says the nurse video wasn't for that video. What's circulating with the leaking roof? That area with the leaking roof was 5 years old. That's the pharmacy area that fixed.
Oh, the daughter's the pharmacy.
PHA sent out statement on that video.
So what video did she send?
So was there another video then? Come on, Dalton. And a video going around showing from the leaking roof to how it is now. I have the video. I could send it for y'all to see. Give me a number to send it to. Send it to what number to give Dalton? Send it to 817-2544, please. 817-2544. Send a video so we can see that. Next comment. NHI is good also.
Sign up for NHI then.
Yeah. Cafe and Bryce said, no, ma'am. I know that too. It's true. Some of those private doctors work at government clinics at free of charge.
So you're going to get mad if they hour and a half late.
Filipino. Thank you, Anva.
Hey, God.
Good to see you, Anva.
Foreign friend.
What time is it where you are, Anva?
You know, probably morning.
Probably
eating the eggs.
Which government came up with
eggs in the middle?
PLP was a big, that was Perry Christie's thing.
That's good, boy.
Yeah.
All right. Buddy. That's good, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. We have gone extra overtime.
Are you going late tonight, eh?
1 minute after 8 o'clock. I hope I had nowhere to be.
Yeah,
I hope I had nowhere to be. I hope so. If I had somewhere to be, y'all, I apologize.
You all see how productive we are when Sean know our practice?
Play the song, please, Dalton. You got to catch the cue. You got to play that song right away. You see my boy look at this now?
Whoa, it's been good. It's been great.
It's been amazing tonight, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We had a good time. I hope you had a good time as well. Listen, please let your friends know. Go online, go on YouTube, go on
my
Facebook.
friend I missed out.
We do miss you, Nayoshi Johnson. We
where
miss
are
you.
I hope you watch the show. I miss you today. You was skipping all over Tito.
Been all over who? I'm glad she missing today.
Listen, those of you who have been seeing our promotional material is being done by One Thompson. If you want any sort of what you do, like any sort of videography done, if you want ads for social media with everything you're doing, please contact our social media.
DM us.
Our social media guy.
Sean's still waiting on his apology.
Sean's still waiting on the apology.
Finally go to church, boy.
Please. What I'm gonna say this now? I'm gonna say something too. What I'm gonna say? Carlo is correct about maintaining government buildings, but we know that's been a problem for a long time. Why can't we fix that problem?
But once we have proper maintenance, all these problems could be
a lot of them go.
They need to go in and make it intentional.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Be intentional about it.
Go run, ma. Go run.
You only want me in there.
Yeah,
oh, that's grandma.
You trying to apologize?
Tell him to apologize to you, damn Kenyatta. He's playing grandma, old grandma. Good night, everybody. We go on. Good night.
Going down to the altar to get the Lord my heart. I come in the church. All my books them ready. All your friends they wait. Stop all the excuses. I need me a fresh start. Time for me to get it right. Giving Lord my heart.